I didn't turn my mic on. Good afternoon. It's 2:59. I'm Joseph Bonanno.
Wait, this is how we're starting?
Yeah, it's Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone studios, and my mic is now on. The Titans were back on the field earlier today for day 2 of training camp practice. This morning, the Titans waived defensive lineman Keandre Coburn in order to sign outside linebacker Jihad Ward, who has 9 seasons in the NFL with 6 different teams and 19 career sacks. In NFL news today, Jets quarterback Justin Fields was carted off the field following a lower body injury that was later ruled to be a dislocated toe on his right foot. The Jets announced he would be day-to-day. In college football news, there was a report that North Carolina is exploring a potential move to the SEC, according to Inside Carolina and On3 Sports. The report states that the Tar Heels are reportedly among several schools interested in seeking a potential departure from the ACC whenever the next round of collegiate realignment happens, and even could be considered at the front of the pack alongside Clemson. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Channel 104.5 The Zone, Thursday edition. Hope you are having a great day. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
There she is. She's Dawn Davenport, y'all.
Hi, I'm in the building.
What up, baby?
What up, party people? Happy Thursday.
There were party people in Zanies last night, that's for sure.
That is for sure. What
a great Nashville experience Zanies is. And I know so many of y'all have been there. Maybe some of y'all haven't been there. If you haven't, you need to get there. And if you haven't been in a while, you need to get back. That was so much fun.
I have not been in probably 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
And your husband had never been, which I couldn't believe that.
Crazy, because I feel like he's done absolutely everything Nashville related in his 20 years here.
I haven't been in a while either, but props to Frank Caliendo. He was phenomenal, and he even thanked us from the stage, which was great. At the end, he did like this hodgepodge thing of, okay, what did I not do tonight that y'all want to hear? And somebody down front goes, Ron Slay. And
it wasn't even us. It was hilarious.
He did it for a second and did the laugh and everything, and everybody laughed in the building because everybody knows Slay. Because he's right here.
I'm in the building. What's up? I'm in the building. No, it was really good.
Well, and then he was like, I should just bring him up here. Yeah, I was like, oh, Lord, don't.
First of all, it's going to take me forever to get up there.
That is what I thought, because I was like, now, if we were up front, Slay would have just hopped on up there. Different. But we were in the topper.
Yeah,
I like to say the VIP section, but it's we needed a table of 6, so we were upstairs.
Shout out to Tate Matthews, who was up there with his wife, Jennifer. Good to see them.
He's the best.
Yes, indeed.
How weird is it? Like, I feel like we've seen all these people, haven't seen people in a year, and then have seen them 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
Popping up.
Good stuff.
Great time, though, man. What's his name? Keen?
Patrick Keen.
Patrick Keen.
Keen of comedy. Y'all need to check him out. He was really funny, too.
Keen was good, man.
He opened things up.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Good opening. I'm a huge fan of dry comedy.
And that's him.
That's him.
It's
all
like
self-deprecating,
dry comedy.
Give me that all day long.
He did the best high school sports bit that I've ever seen. And anybody can relate to it who ever played Little League or any kind of like amateur sports, you know?
Yep.
And he was like, yeah, in the wall it says, what does it say?
Through these walls. What is it?
What?
You leave your something.
Zeph.
He was saying
pride.
It was pride over
pain.
Pride over pain. That's what it was. Pride over pain.
Yeah.
And so he was like, yeah, when my knee starts. When I get this injury on my knee, and then it starts hurting.
When I tear my ACL,
and
right?
And then every
pride
time
over pain, and I never play another game. But we did win that game.
My entire life.
So, yeah, no.
And then,
we're crushing that. But
then he goes, when I'm 30 years old and I can tell when it rains by the pain in my knee. And it's just slowly wrapping the mic cord around his neck and going down to his knees. It was hilarious.
That was good.
It was really funny.
Patrick Kane of comedy, and it's Keane of comedy. Yeah, show him some love. Tell him that 3HL sent you. But
Him and Caliendo are buds.
yeah. Travis 1984 on YouTube. Mayor talked the other day about how things come in threes, and now he loses the Hulkster.
Oh.
I told y'all. And Slay even said before I said it, because he knows me well enough to know what I'm about to say. And so you knew what I was about to say, and you were like, don't do it.
Please
don't do it. Because I was like, Malcolm Jamal Warner, R.I.P., Ozzy Osbourne, R.I.P., and things happen in threes. Somebody messaged me today and told me that I killed Hulk Hogan.
It's all your fault.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know what?
They called you a murderer.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's
harsh.
By words. His words were bullets. This is dog. That's my childhood. My whole childhood. The Cosby Show with Theo, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne. When I first ever coming out of high school, going into college, first ever watched reality shows.
Oh my gosh, that show was incredible,
dude. I watched that man religiously, and then everybody on Earth that had a pulse, that had some kind of mirror in their house, was a Hulkamaniac. Now, you might not even been a wrestling fan.
He transcended
it.
That's what I'm saying. He transcended it.
No question.
So he took it from, wrestling was aimed at a specific group of people, right, when it first came up.
Yep.
And that was great. I was involved in all that stuff.
I was there.
But Hulk took it to the other level,
Yes.
where
He
he was an entertainer, and people that didn't watch wrestling knew who he was. He was in Rocky III, and it was phenomenal in that.
Yeah.
I mean, he just he took it to another level times 100.
Dog, and then on top of that, coming through, you know what I mean, he made Hulk, the latter part of Hulk's life, you know what I mean, there was always some things said, you know what I mean, but I'm talking about the Hulk that I grew up on.
I know what you're referring to.
I am a real American.
The character.
That right there?
He was a character.
Man.
He was playing a role.
Hey, dog, I'm telling you right now, like when he crossed over to NWO and became Hollywood Hogan, that affected me just as much as when Magic came out and said he had AIDS.
Really?
Yes. That's how big of a Hulk Hogan fan. Like, these are the people I had on, man, everybody flex like Hulk. You know what I mean? And to do the little
thing with the ear.
I can't hear you.
To each side of the auditorium.
Come on, dog. I'm telling you, hey.
Listen, that guy was passionate about connecting with fans.
Yep.
You know, I've talked about Taylor Swift, like her or don't like her, whatever. Mm-hmm. She's one of the best ever to connect with her audience and know what that is and know how to do it. Mm-hmm. Hulk was that. Hulk was so good at that.
I'm gonna tell you something. That's a good little question. If it was still summer.
What?
Like who
is it not still summer?
I mean, it's still summer football stuff.
It's pretty damn hot out there.
It ain't summer anymore,
it ain't summer
Mayor.
Football crank up.
Football's here.
Like, you mean summer topic?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like who was some of the people that will affect you impact wise? Like Taylor Swift is one. Shaq is going to be one after his playing career.
He's not playing.
He's not playing anymore.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Not the Shaq when he played. But imagine the effect impact he has on people. You know what I mean? I just had lunch with some partners of mine.
I thought you were about to say I just had lunch with Shaq.
No, but imagine like all the stuff that he does.
Yeah.
Philanthropic. Him going in he never goes into a store. People don't know most of it. Yeah. He buys something for somebody every time he goes into the store.
Yeah.
Somebody else, single parent, a kid that looked like he could go without. Like Shaq a bad boy, man. And this stuff we don't even hear about. Shaq gonna have that impact too.
Who? Garth Bolden told you about that?
He's a police officer.
No,
right?
This was our conversation. Yeah, that too. Police officer down in Florida. Yeah, sheriff. He might be a sheriff, baby.
Mm-hmm.
What about Frank? Frank told us that he taught Shaq how to do the Donald Trump voice.
Yeah, and then when he did it, it was like that. But that's still Shaq.
Yeah, so Frank doing Shaq doing Donald Trump's voices. That was something.
That's Shaq.
Vince McMahon wrote this: "The world lost a treasure today. Hulk Hogan was the greatest WWE superstar of all time," in all caps. Someone who was loved and admired around the world. He was a trailblazer, the first performer who transitioned from being a wrestling star into a global phenomenon. His grit and unbridled thirst for success were unparalleled and made him the consummate performer. He gave everything he had to the audience, whom he appreciated, respected, and loved. He leaves us with one of his favorite expressions: train, take your victims, and say your prayers. Today we pray for him.
All right.
Good job, Vince.
Yeah.
Vince kind of been out there too.
Vince a wild boy. Tell Say it right now. Can I give a shout out?
Shout out to Hulk, Vince.
No. This is going to Gateway Tide. So y'all know,
Okay.
I've been riding around.
Garth.
My Garth Bolden.
He's the best.
Man,
He
dude,
is.
I'm riding around like I've been for the last 3 days, I think, a ticking time bomb. Wouldn't fill my truck up.
I told you.
Wouldn't fill my truck up.
Smelled
and I was
ga- smelled
smelled
gas.
gas for 3 days.
He
But I thought-
drove in yesterday, and I was like, dude, Slay,
Dude,
is your
Slay.
truck going to blow up? Like, I smelled you coming in.
Yeah, and it's diesel. So, you know what I mean? It's strong, you know?
Yeah.
So I was leaving the trail everywhere I went. But I thought I just went to a gas pump and kind of ran over. Somebody had spilled some fuel, and it was on the tires.
Or you
everything
had
was
some like
stinking.
dribblage.
Yeah, I thought I was, but that wasn't it. So I called Garth yesterday. He
What
told me
was
to bring
it?
it through. I was like, dog, please don't let this be the fuel pump.
Oh no.
So when he came out, he looked at it. It was leaking. I thought that was the AC. He said, yeah, it's the AC, but there's some fuel leaking up out of there too.
Oh.
He said, I believe it's the fuel filters though. But let's go to lunch and let them check on it. So they called us and was like, it was the fuel filters, which was
Oh, good.
cool.
Oh, that's better, right?
Man, great. That's fuel pump.
But dude,
all
you're leaking fuel like in your driveway.
I'm out here.
You could have blown the house
I
up.
blow everything up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Light a match behind me and kaboom. It's going down.
I'm glad we made a big deal of it yesterday.
You did.
that-
It was you.
I made a
I was
huge-
like, no big deal. You just dribbled some
That's
gas out there.
Yeah,
That's all
no,
wrong
I
with
was like, are we sure we want to ride with you to Zanies? Because I'm afraid your truck might blow up.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. See, I called him right then when she
Right
said, I was
then,
like, you know what?
he
Let
was
me
like,
just
he
go
was like,
call.
let me call Garth.
But said, hey man, this is another part, the other shout out. Kids out there, man, high school kids, people in sports, and people in general. Cultivate your relationships, man.
Oh, that's the main
Like-
thing in life.
It's it, man. Because you don't know, like, don't cultivate them to get something from them,
Right.
but cultivate them just see who the person is. You know what I mean? And so wherever that leads, that's leads. So, like, you can't pick two people
Different.
from different ends of the spectrum besides me and Garth. But you would think, like, sitting out talking to us, like, it's brotherly love. So that's my guy, man. Shout out to Gateway Tires. Got my fuel filters.
Yeah.
I'm no longer a
Where-
ticking bomb.
Where did you? That's good. Be a good T-shirt. Where did you eat lunch?
We went to the lodge.
Sportsman's Lodge.
Boom.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew you know it.
It's always so dark in there.
Dude, it is dark, but they got great lunch specials.
I know. My Mr. Babs and my bonus son
They've got good
love
chili.
it
It's
there.
good in there.
And they're always like, let's go there for dinner. I'm
No.
like, why?
I never think to go
It's
there.
good. It's good.
They've got really good chili in there.
And they specials. I got a burger, $12
It's
burger
always
with great
so
fries.
dark. Like, I feel like I'm
very dark.
80 years old. I got to turn my light on my phone to actually see the menu. I'm like, I am that old person in this place, and I don't like it.
There's a couple other old people in there too, though.
Titans
Yeah,
now.
there's-
3HL is the only sports show that never talks about sports. Yeah, we never talk about
Yeah, like,
sports.
for
ever.
what?
Ever.
Why?
We never talk about sports.
Why? For what?
Yeah.
Is the sports going on?
Yeah. It's funny thing about it is,
We just talked about the creme de la creme.
that leads you to be on top too. That's funny how that works.
Just talked about the creme de la creme of sports entertainment. And the whole
Yeah,
culture.
and we have nothing but Titans to talk about today. But yeah, that's okay, Titans Snob. You can go.
Titan Snob,
wherever
cultivate
you
your
want.
relationships with somebody, brother.
Can I give a shout out?
Shout out presented by your mom and them.
Shout out to Ray Sean. He said he goes by Ray. Put together some patio furniture for me this morning. Great dude. You know where he went to high school?
Hillsboro.
Pearl Cone.
A real one?
I said I work with a
We're
guy.
going to teach you. Work with your hands.
I said I work with a guy that went to Pearl Cone, and if he heard you right now, he'd start screaming about the Firebirds.
You better know it. 5 birds, baby. How you do that, though?
So he also is in the AAU basketball world, and he's got a program called the Nashville Ducks. So shout out to the Nashville Ducks.
It's a tough life, man. More power to him.
Yep. So anyway, shout outs out there. Candy B, Yorl mentioning chili again. I know where the good chili spots are, y'all.
Yes, you do.
It's too hot for me with chili right now, but
Yeah.
Slay Dog can roll with anything.
Like
I might have it for
100
dinner.
Dang degrees.
Gbo59, we talk life and sports. There you go.
There it
Some
is.
of y'all get it.
That is.
Most of y'all get it.
Camille
I'm just
Collier.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
A kid that I mentor always calls me on the air. Camille, I've been mentoring her since she was in 7th grade. She's about to walk into her senior year of college. She calls me on the air.
I guess she doesn't
It
know
never
what you
fails.
do. huh?
Like Camille, if you know Camille Collier, text her and say, Slay's on the air working.
And
This
you
happens
should know
every day.
that by now.
Like, come on, man.
That's okay. I told you when I was doing sports at WKRN, my mother, every single Sunday night sports show,
You gotta love that.
10 o'clock would call me. Like, I am coming on the air. Why is your phone ringing? It's my mom. Clearly, she doesn't watch.
That's the other part. The people that you love out here, they don't even watch what you do.
Nor know what time you do it.
I don't think my mom's ever listened to the show. Unless she was sitting in here, which she was. That's when you met her and you didn't. You weren't here that day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. James, I, for one, want to hear about Mayor Slay and Babs Day before we get started talking about sports. It's quite literally how we relate to them. They one of us. Plenty of time to talk sports.
Thank you, James.
Appreciate that.
We'll go 3 to 6.
Dustin says, where is Boo Carter? Yeah, I don't think that little situation's going to end well.
Yeah, this was getting dicey.
Like, it's not going to end well for Boo.
I don't think that Boo Carter is going to be on the Tennessee roster in 2025.
Dicey.
Which really means it doesn't end well for either side.
Either side, because
Tennessee really could use him.
Yeah. He's a great player, but, I mean, listen, man.
Never bigger than the brand,
T,
right? Nobody's bigger than the T. Isn't that what Hype said?
That's what he said. So
he's having to live that again.
Yes, indeed.
Oof.
That's the other part.
You hate that you have to live that again. You know?
Yep.
One segment. We already have 2 entries into the 3HL bingo card. All right. We'll talk about Tennessee Titans training camp practice day number 2 when we come back. If you want in, 615-737-1045. We will talk sports. How about that? 3HL 1045.
No. Monthly bills keeping you up at night, maxed out on credit cards. Do you need some money to pay off debt, that high interest debt? Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan can help you do it. Yes, Dawn here. I used Loan Pronto. They are awesome. Get cash out now. Don't touch your low rate first mortgage. No appraisal, no waiting. The rapid equity loan program at Loan Pronto is amazing. And get this, one client got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours, paid off debt, renovated their kitchen, and then cut their monthly expenses by $1,800 total. What a turnaround. Loan Pronto has instant approvals, low rates, no hard credit pull up front. Your home equity is yours. Use it. Call Loan Pronto now for a free instant appraisal for your home and see how much cash you can get today. Loan Pronto A+, rated by the BBB, nearly 2,500 five-star Google reviews. Ours is one of them for my family. Their service off the charts. 615-499-5780. LoanPronto.com at 615-499-5780. Get debt relief now. Loan Pronto. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. On approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Sing it, Haley. 3HL 104.5. The Zone Candy B91 on YouTube. I just landed in Dallas. They said it feels like 103 outside.
Ooh, yeah.
I just pulled up Nashville. Nashville is 94 degree air temperature. Feels like 103 outside.
Yeah, this ain't nothing you want to play with. This Heater Monsters.
I talked to a UPS guy today, and he was just covered in sweat with like 8,000 boxes on a little, what do you call them, the roller things?
Yeah, the little,
A dolly?
Yeah,
dolly. But they got the flat dollies, too.
Yeah. Attaboy. And
I used to deliver them, too. Y'all know I used to deliver vitamins?
No. You did?
Yeah. I used to go to West Tennessee.
And deliver vitamins to West Tennessee?
To the West Tennessee, like Memphis and Jackson. To the, what's the name of them little vitamin shops?
Nutri Shop?
Vitamin Shop.
Vitamin Shop. Well, that makes sense. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah. That's one of my many jobs, man.
In a big truck?
In a, one of the box trucks.
Yeah.
Big box trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people out on the box trucks.
Well, the UPS guy said, you don't have air conditioning on the UPS truck. He goes, nope.
Oh, Lord.
No, they got no doors.
Mm-mm.
So what they do?
They just sweat.
Sweat. God, in the brown uniforms?
They sweat till you bleed.
Lord have mercy.
And then brown uniforms, yep. They should let them wear white.
No.
No, you know how dirty those would be?
Oh, my gosh. They run through
Picking
grass
up
and everything.
boxes.
Is that why they're brown uniforms? Because they get dirty?
That makes sense.
And then you can't see it.
Anyway, he said, I can't wait till the winter until it's here. He goes, the bad part about the winter, though, is that it gets dark at 4 o'clock. I'm like, brother, you're speaking my language. I've been on this rampage for years.
You've been saying it.
Spring forward and stay there.
You've been saying it.
So anyway, you can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch. Robert
please.
says diesel fuel is not only flammable, but it's slippery on the road, too.
Oh.
Can cause accidents.
It's something out there in the parking lot. We test it out when we get off.
Way to get that taken care of.
Why not?
About day one, which was yesterday, of Titans practice, the head coach called it strong. QB1 called it mid.
I like what QB1 is.
Titans linebacker.
It's going to be mid. It's day one.
And it's different. It's different perspective.
Also, the defense usually dominates early. Yesterday, it was kind of weird and kind of even hard to have an opinion about that because they did so much in the run game and short passing game. Today, the defense apparently, according to everyone, dominated things out there. Cody Barton, man, a couple of things with Cody Barton. So Cody Barton's got Cam's number. That's what Zev put in our chat today. He picked off QB1 in 7-on-7, so no pass rush. And Cody Barton's still able to pick off Cam Ward. That's his third interception, Cody Barton, of Cam Ward.
I love that. I need Cody Barton to be able to translate that to 31 other teams. That's the only thing. Like I love it. Like
and not
hell
just
yeah.
Cam.
Yeah, show it. Yeah, show Cam so he can understand it. He can grow from it. But I need that same energy when somebody else comes in.
He almost got another one, which would have been a pick six. But what's cool about Cody Barton is, remember when he got the first one? He actually had a near miss.
Close.
And he told Cam, you can't make that throw, dude. Yep. Don't do that.
Yep.
And so I feel like Cam is going to get coached up by Cody Barton.
Yeah, it's supposed to. This is what he's
But
supposed to
here's
do.
the other part of this. Have they upgraded at inside linebacker with this dude, especially in pass coverage? We talked about when he came over from Denver, he's a 3-down guy. Like, he can stay on the field. So when Coach Mack talks about how you're going to see a bunch of 3 safety looks, which is dime,
Yeah.
and Cody Barton's going to be the one linebacker still on the field, he's good in pass pro. So, you know, it's always a double-edged sword when you're practicing against each other. But I think they might have found something in Cody Barton.
I think so. I mean, well, his last 2 years at Denver show. Give him more opportunity, more responsibility, see if he can step up, take that leadership role. What better spot than to step up and show that than the Tennessee Titans, who's been lacking at this spot since we lost. Golly, what's his name? Sheesh went to Miami Dolphins. David something.
David Long Jr.
David Long Jr. You know what I mean?
He's the one that hurt Anthony
smaller.
Richardson.
Yeah, he was smaller. Aziz Al-Shair was a little bigger. Mm-hmm. He just wasn't great in coverage. So hopefully, yeah, it's great. Hey, this is where you want to be proven, make your bones, make a career. I keep on saying the Titans is the land of opportunity for anybody. It is. It is, dog.
What a great way to say that.
It is. It is. It's been like that with Vrabel. Vrabel preached it. Like, you come in, do hard work, be blue collar, show up every day, be on time, and do what you're supposed to do. You got an opportunity to play. It's
just funny that you say a land of opportunity for anybody.
Anybody. Name a spot, except quarterback now.
I like her little sound effects.
Yeah, this is like where quarterbacks go to die.
Dynamite drop in, Monty.
I'm sorry, that's the Browns. I shouldn't say
Yes,
that.
that's absolutely.
How about the Browns with the number one? Why are they doing a helmet reveal on the lake, like on a barge, and then they reveal the helmet and like pull the what do you call it, the sheath off of it, and the guy falls in the water.
They can't help it
with the camera.
Now people are saying that was staged.
No, that man.
There's no way that was staged.
I ain't just diving in there with one leg.
No, because he almost got hurt. Like it was just one leg
it was
off.
one leg.
There are people saying that it was staged. He was taking
so
some
it would go viral.
Like he was taking baby steps, like because he knew the edge was there. So
people say Tupac's still alive too.
Well, I'm just throwing out a
Hey.
Well,
theory.
maybe he is. Oh my gosh, I did not tell you.
Maybe he is.
I'll tell you later. But
Matrix.
Hey, there is On 3 has breaking news in college sports involving President Donald Trump.
You want the light
Allegedly.
show? You want the laser light show?
Can we finish up the Cody Barton stuff real quick
ahead.
before we go there?
I'm sorry, it literally just came down.
Good. I want it. I'm here for it. Cody Barton met with the media. Zeph, you think this was with TD?
I'm pretty sure this cut was with Teron Davenport.
Talking about Cam Ward learning from his mistakes and what led to today's interception.
Correct. I mean, you can tell he's eager to learn and he handles it in a very professional way, and he's just, he's humble about it too, and he just wants to learn and just trying to find an advantage any way he can. So, someone that can even as a rookie, come up and just be like, yo, what we've seen here, how did you pick me off? It shows maturity out of him, and I like that because I'm trying to get him better, he's trying to get me better, and just we'll grow not just as me and him, but as a whole team.
What did you see on the interception today?
I seen the same play yesterday, and I knew he wanted it. And so I was supposed to stop, but I just kept going. And I think he thought I was going to stop too, but I seen it yesterday. He wanted to throw it, but that was all. I just recognized it.
Ooh, that tells me something about Cody Barton there. Also, Cam. So, Cam, what he said there.
What does that tell you about Cody Barton?
That he's smart and remembered a certain play, and instead of staying where he was supposed to stay on defense, he read the quarterback and made the play. But that tells me
on the other side,
it tells me that Cam Ward,
he shouldn't be doing that, and he's in the wrong spot.
That's definitely true.
Yes, okay,
that's definitely true. But when you're a bad team, man, I'd rather have a guy like trying to make something happen out there. But so that tells you also about Cam understanding the defense and where Cody Barton was supposed to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cody Barton also talking about what the defense focused on today. They've had 3 picks on Cam so far.
Yeah, it was a good day. I mean, it's good to compete back and forth, but I don't know. We had a talk yesterday as a defense, and we felt like we weren't dominant enough on the first day. And so I think as a group, a collective group, we decided, this day's got to be something that we got to make that emphasis as a group win, and take it one rep at a time, one play at a time. And then that collectively will just add up, into a day's win, I guess you could say, But yeah, today I felt like it was a good day. There's always things to improve and always things to correct, obviously, but, a good foundation to build upon.
Is that 3 of Cam? You had 2 in the offseason and then first one today? Yeah. Are you letting him know that?
Yeah, no, I did not, because I'm worried about that. 2 plays later, I dropped one.
Yeah, that's true.
But, no, it's just good to compete. And those kind of mistakes, they happen, but it's good to have him in camp early for him to learn from them, okay? And, we'll talk later when the time comes in the locker room about what I was seeing, what he was seeing, and how we can correct that going forward.
And the sign that you're in a position to make plays like that, is that kind of a sign that you're kind of up to speed in this defense and feeling good about how things are going?
Yeah, I feel great in this defense.
Yeah.
The way Coach calls it, it lets you play fast, and I feel like that's an attribute of mine, and just it's a lot of fun.
Cody Barton
talks fast too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's just a ball of energy.
Really smart guy too, man. That's a coach on the field, that dude. Here's the other thing about Cam. I have no problem with him throwing picks.
No. Throw him now.
Because that tells me
learn.
Remember Marcus Mariota. So Marcus had a training camp where he threw like 100 and something passes in training camp without throwing an interception. And
he never pushed the envelope.
That was what we always heard behind the scenes about Marcus, is that they were trying to get him to push the envelope, as you say, and he just wouldn't do it. Cam's doing that, and it's easier to dial back from that than to make somebody do it.
Obviously.
So I
mean, that's why Marcus isn't a starter in this league, because he has the talent. He just would never let it rip.
That's That's what it was.
Yep.
Let it rip. Mm-hmm. They would tell him to let it rip. He wouldn't let it rip. Very safe quarterback. That's fine. But I want Cam Ward letting it rip and figuring it out, and then you can dial it back.
Yeah, and I want Cody Barton to
Make
help
mistakes.
teach him you can't make that throw in this league.
Making
So
mistakes.
he doesn't do it during a game.
Making mistakes is the journey to success.
It's called leadership.
Yep. All right. So what happened over there, Babs?
On3 is just on it, aren't they?
Yeah,
today?
they've
the
got
ones.
another story we need to talk about later about North
Yeah.
Carolina potentially wanting to be in the SEC. But anyway,
They broke that today. This one just coming out a little while ago. President Donald Trump has signed a college sports executive order that prohibits third-party pay-for-play payments to collegiate athletes, titled "President Donald J. Trump Saves College Sports."
so what does that do? Does that
Sign-
end NIL?
I'm not sure. No.
Can't. Ain't in there.
Also, I'm
Sign
not
all the
sure
bills you want.
that this can actually even happen. But yeah.
We need Frank Caliendo on.
So it'll prohibit third-party pay-for-play. Yes, we do.
Have a conversation with Trump right here
payments.
on the show.
That's exactly what we need. Caliendo to read this. Directs the Secretary of Labor and the National Labor Relations Board to clarify that athletes are amateurs and not employees, the White House announced. The full executive order related to college sports was not released. So there's a lot of details you don't even know, right?
Here's a detail for it. So the executive order prohibits third-party pay-for-play.
I was getting there,
Oh,
Zeph.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
go. Read it. We're reading
but-
the same thing.
It's a
So
tremendous
anxious.
bill. Tremendously
Teamwork,
anxious.
Don. Sorry.
Just anxious back here.
Ain't no teamwork. You just jumped on her.
Yeah.
She paused. I thought she was done. She paused. I thought she was done. That was my fault.
I was getting to it.
My fault.
Catching the breath, Zell.
This is the part of it that explains. Go
But
ahead.
I'm trying. But it does not apply to legitimate fair market value compensation that a third party provides to an athlete, such as for a brand endorsement.
Okay, this is what this is. Donald Trump just trying to make some noise. It's a day ending in Y. No politics involved in that. That's what he does. And here we go.
The order requires the preservation and, where possible, expansion of opportunities for scholarship and collegiate athlete competitions in women's and non-revenue sports. Remember the House settlement that was approved last month or whatever? Yes. So this ties into that. NCAA has lobbied Congress for the antitrust exemption and state preemption. President Donald Trump's executive order does not address that. There you go.
So
I don't think it does anything, does it?
that's like,
On my first hearing of this, I
would probably have to go.
you have to
Let me
dive
see
in,
it,
but
and then somebody
yeah.
got to explain it to
No,
me.
the executive order bars athletes from being classified as employees.
Yeah, but is it?
That's what it does. So that it bars universities, doesn't it?
That's
This is
what I
what
was
it's
going to ask. So
saying.
is the executive order trumping,
it has nothing to do
trumping
with-
everything in state?
NIL. What?
Is trumping the executive order trumping everything in state?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
if he's doing something, it's a
an
federal.
executive. Yeah.
So that would trump state things.
Okay.
Yes.
Pun fully intended.
Right.
No,
So
that's
it has nothing to do with NIL and collectives,
We're
right?
sanitary. We need
and all of
sanitary.
that.
We do.
Yeah, we just need to get them on.
Does this
But-
not allow them to have CBA, collectively bargained agreement?
Right, that's what it seems like. And probably like universities can't pay other than scholarships, right? Is basically what this is saying. Because they can't be classified as employees. So they can't be paid by universities because they're not employees of universities, right?
I don't like it, Trump.
So who's going to enforce it? Like,
The National Labor Relations Board
And what-
is what it says.
what's
But I
the-
don't know because all the details are not even out. This is literally like On3 just got wind of it.
and what would the what do you think?
Presidents in both parties, they love to just throw out something like this and then let everybody try to figure it out. But I mean, executive orders aren't laws, are they? Is So I don't
Okay,
even
now
know
we're
where
going
the,
back to high school history class.
Yeah, now I don't even know where the power is in this.
The
other than a
National
guy trying to make a
Labor
headline.
Relations Board's general counsel rescinded a Biden administration memorandum in February. The Biden-era memo from the previous general counsel stated that they viewed college athletes as employees of their institutions.
All right, well.
So this is saying they are not viewed as employees of their institutions.
We will try to reach out to someone that's a lot smarter than us. And honestly, while we're on the air, we really can't dive into this and try to figure it out.
No.
But
But
that
you're
story
right.
is
You
out
can't
there.
there can't be a collective bargaining. There can't be any of that if you're not considered an employee.
Right. I just don't know how powerful an executive order is.
I mean, I think it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Matt Murphy, what are you doing?
I think he's
You think they're talking about this over there on TN?
I don't know.
he's about to talk to your girl, Morgan.
Oh, yeah, he's about to talk to my bonus daughter. She's putting on some event for college kids
Very cool.
here in town. She's all into politics. Maybe she'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Justin on YouTube, I got caught letting it rip once down the egg aisle at Publix. I'm Marcus Mariota now. Won't do that again. Jim freaking Nance, coach tells them to let it rip. My wife keeps telling me not to let it rip. Which is it?
Hey, is there a sports lawyer out there that can call in
Gotta
and
be.
help us out?
I'm pretty sure Buck has one on his show every once
All
in a
right,
while.
let's get one.
Let's get one.
We need one.
See, I totally should have gone to law school. Dang it, Davenport.
Didn't you go for one day or something?
No, I took the LSAT and got accepted to some, and then I never
That's
actually went.
good enough.
What was your score?
One.
It's going to mean nothing.
What's average? Like average was like 151, I think.
About a
or
4.5.
Whatever average was exactly what I was. The highest is 180.
The average is around 150.
Okay, so I scored 151.
You were right above the
I
average
was
line.
right above average.
You
Yeah.
would be
Way
in
to go,
the
Davenport.
you'd be in the what is considered the mid category.
Yes, I was very mid.
You were like day one of Titans practice.
What time is it? Come sit
3:39.
down real quick. Come sit down.
What's
Hop
up,
on a
Momo?
mic. Can I put my bonus daughter on?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go sit next to Slay, Morgan.
Yeah.
Sit next to Slay. Pull this mic over, the
this
one with
is
the red
I
light
call
on
her.
it.
I call her my bonus daughter, but she's my stepdaughter. Same thing, right? So this is Morgan, and she
Pull
is.
that mic with the red light over toward you.
Yes, she is about to go hang out with Matt Murphy. Look at you with your suit on and everything.
Looking
So
very,
proud. You're
very,
like so professional.
very professional.
So
Oh,
she
thank you, guys.
is about to be a junior at.
So I'm at the University of Evansville. I am halfway done with college. I'm so excited.
She's a purple ace, y'all.
She's a purple ace.
Go
yes.
Aces.
And was a cheerleader, and now she's all into politics. What are you doing? What are you doing to talk to Murph?
Yes. Okay. So one of my coworkers and I are hosting an event on August 8th. It's called Young Conservatives Day on the Hill. It's going to be super educational. Matt is actually going to be a speaker there. And so he invited, so he invited us to come on air with him and talk about it for just a small little segment. So we're super excited about that.
Well, good. Okay, so if there's any college kids that are interested in this event, where do they go to find information?
They can go on Mark Pody's LinkedIn, or they can find it. I mean, it's posted everywhere on my social media.
What's your social media? Although I don't know if we should do that to you.
Yeah, no, do it.
So my Instagram is morgan._.98.
That's a lot.
Yes, it is. I know.
Morgan._.98.
98.
That's
Yes.
because it started in high school.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think
That's-
even in middle school.
Oh,
But
wow.
I know, a long time, a really long time. So yeah, I have that posted on my story. I update that.
How do you spell
every-
Pody?
P-O-D-Y. M-A-R-K-P-O-D-Y.
There you go.
He's one of our state senators. So yeah, I post that quite a bit, and it'll have the event time and location everywhere.
So-
and then there's a little QR code where you could sign up to register.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love
Chase
it.
all those dreams. Make things happen.
I was worried about getting this child out of high school alive, and look at her now.
Momo out here thriving.
Chasing
man.
dreams
Thriving,
and
Momo.
loving her life. Good job, Mo.
Thank you very much.
Have fun with Murph. He's a little wild.
I will.
that'll
I've
be-
known Morgan most of her life, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of you. I do want to ask you a question. What does it feel like to walk into a room and know that you're the smartest person in the room? I've never had that feeling before.
Me either.
Honestly,
fun.
Brent, it feels good.
Have fun with Murphy.
Well, thank you guys.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
More 3HL coming up. By the way, let's see where we go. Oh, Jim Freakin' Dance. Congratulations, Morgan. Karen says, "Go Morgan." You're getting some love from our listeners. 3HL 104.5 this home.
What's happening, good people? Ron Slay coming to you with KellamStemCellInstitute.com. You need to slide over there and get you some holistic stem cell therapy. Now, many patients, they're going to experience different and remarkable results at the same time, but you should have your own testimony. All you got to do is slide in there and get your consultation set up with Dr. Kellam. That's Dr. Ethan Kellam. 615-850-4415 is the number. 615-850-4415. Now, I'm telling you because I am a fan and I am a member and a person, as far as a patient, that had results from them. Like, it works, people. I'm telling you, my hip, shoulder, growing, all of that, man, was killing me. And it's just from inflammation. You got the answer right there in your body. It's your stem cells. So it's your body, your cells, which makes it your solution. Your body's stem cells are harvested and then stored for future continued use. And body's own healing cells, they are harvested and redeployed based on your needs. Stem cells attack inflammation. Anything else, you talk to Dr. Kellam, and I guarantee you come out knowing exactly what KellamStemCellInstitute.com is.
3 Town 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you being with us. Greg Cosell will join us at 4:20 from NFL Films. We're going to talk about some Titans players.
That's right.
Including the new guy, Jihad Ward. Kind of a rush edge type guy. Kind of surprised they got rid of Coburn, though. Keandre Coburn, defensive lineman, gone, and the head coach was talking about it today about you have 90 players. If you add one, you got to subtract one, and so that's kind of where they were with it. So Keandre Coburn, I thought played pretty well as a rotational player last year.
I did too, Yor. But on and on and on. The roster keeps churning.
The move was made after defensive end Lorenzo Carter retired.
Yeah.
Ward will wear number 53. Shout out, Bully.
Uh-oh.
Hey, expectations.
Hey, man, I'm telling you. Sometimes you got to go with your own number.
You better
Who
be a
was
dude,
after
Jihad.
Bully? Was it Rennie Curran? What was
I'm
he?
saying.
Wow. What a bring back there.
Good pull, baby.
Good pull.
Way to go,
Was
baby.
it?
You on fire.
Rennie Curran did wear 53.
I just remember because I was like, God, nobody's ever going to be Bully.
Rennie Kearney?
Rennie Curran. He played at Georgia.
Georgia, yeah. Do you
Great
remember
dude.
he was like
Really smart.
really smart. He was like compact. Do you know what I mean?
What does that mean? Small?
Do you remember
Come back.
those? You remember those Weeble like little
Weeble
ball, Weeble wobble things?
Isn't that what
how
you
he
say in
was.
Yeah,
your
that's the
Auburn
Auburn
chant?
chant.
Yeah.
Weeble, weeble, weeble.
No, you don't, no, you don't say that.
It's Weeble, like Weeble Wobble.
It's okay,
That's
but
what you
that is
do.
not what the cheer is. Anyway, he was very small and compact and stout and just like creepy. I mean, he was just like a big man. But anyway, Rennie Curran.
Was it good?
Yeah, he was good, but he was no bully.
It looked like,
Yeah, so
you know,
that's why I
like
wouldn't wear
if
it.
you had a toy and you could like push down on the toy's head and it would
Yes.
stay where you pushed him down. That's
One
kind
of
of
those
what it was.
squishy
Yeah, but
toys.
Yeah.
the
So
head
he
always
was
pop
like
up, though.
wide, but really short.
Like the little eggs that go in the eggs.
No.
The Russian nesting
Russian
eggs?
toys. Yeah, no.
I love those things.
No, it was like if you take one of those squishy
Oh,
toys
here's
and you
another one.
put it down, it goes wide.
Like a Slinky.
But it's short. Okay, no. I give up.
Those Russian nesting eggs were fun because like you thought you got to the end, but oh, here's another
I
one.
never had any.
And then,
I
but you know what they are.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You go like
615-737-1045. Cousin Roger, I love it when Babsy sets people straight. Okay.
Well, because Lethal Lathan was saying crap about my stepdaughter that was in here because she's put together a conservative event. I'm like, she can do whatever the hell she wants. She's a college kid.
She's a kid
chasing her
a dream.
dreams
Yeah.
and
perfect time to do it.
decided that it would be okay to call her basically stupid in the chat, which it's not. So take your crap elsewhere. And I don't care. I don't give a crap what side of the political.
Yeah, she would have sat there if she was
spectrum
putting
you're
together
in.
a Democratic thing.
I love her.
She's
just
a kid
the same.
that we
I
love.
don't care.
Like, what are you talking?
Yeah, so don't be bringing that crap. I mean, this is why we don't ever talk politics on this show, but that just happens to be my stepdaughter who is going to visit the show down the way and popped her head in the window.
What a great
and I
opportunity.
said, come in here and say hi to everybody.
What a
So-
great opportunity for a college kid. And she sat on that mic and killed it.
And do you know what
and had never done that before.
Yeah. And do
Like,
you know,
your husband doesn't even want to talk into a microphone.
No,
and
he
that's
will
her dad.
Not. He will
true.
not. And when she started getting interested in politics, we sat down and had a conversation. And I said, it does not matter what side of the political spectrum you end up on, but make sure you do your research and learn about every single side.
Yeah.
And that's what she's interested in.
She
Now
has done work on the other side, too.
She has done a lot of work
Yeah.
with our mayor, actually. What's his name? Freddie O'Connell.
Mm-hmm.
So she's done a bunch of stuff. She's all into it.
Anyway.
Now
she's a kid
that
trying to
is
push
actually
life, so
my
there you go.
hell. Honestly, I'm like, you like this? Like, this is not my
What, politics?
Yes, that's not my jam. So
So, yeah, Dawn's comment was, you think that's a funny comment? Because I do not. Take that crap elsewhere. Dawn.
That was great.
Slay and I do, because you were typing hard. And when
So
you start
fast.
typing hard, like, we know something's
well,
coming.
I'm like, don't call a college kid who happens to be my stepdaughter stupid. So,
with you.
Yeah.
With you on that, Babs.
But anyway, all that to say, we don't do politics on this show.
3 players missed today. Who was
We
the third?
do Titans, though.
Yeah, we do. 615-737-1045. The 2 on the PUP list, which is the physically unable to perform list. You're going to hear us explain that because people tune in, tune out, don't know what it means a lot of times. But they can bring people off that PUP list anytime they want until August 30th. You got to make a decision before then. Then you can miss 4 games. But so
then you have to miss 4 games.
yes, L'Jarius Sneed and Cushenberry are the 2 on there. Somebody else missed practice today, though. I forget.
Ooh.
Oh, no, that's why
I'll go to Jimmy Wyatt if
I was asking Zeph. Callie said today that Cam Ward is always willing to share what he likes and doesn't like. Callie said he appreciates that.
Well, God, I hope so.
Do you all get the feeling like Callie says some things where, like, I take that to mean that Will Levis didn't? Should I?
No.
Should I?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I think he's
Thanks,
transparent
Lynn.
enough to be like he's speaking really about just Cam. I think from what we've heard about Brian Callahan and what we've grown to know, I don't think he got a problem with saying the quarterback that was here playing it at first, I couldn't get through to him. This one right here, this is the way I would like a quarterback to conduct themselves. I don't think he got a problem with it.
Okay.
I don't think I've never taken him one as one to have to throw shots or anything. Like he's the man been transparent from the get go.
Transparent's the word. He's never throwing shots.
Like he's just telling you what it is.
Yeah, he may say something you don't like, but
that's
Oh, there she goes again. All right, we're gonna take a break. If you want to read this back and forth, you can. The F&M Bank chat is open. You can watch us on live YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch. Here's the
Twitch,
thing.
please.
We love all y'all. We may agree, disagree, whatever. If we all agreed on everything, the world would be a boring place, and we're here to be a melting pot for you guys for life and for sports. We'll be right back.
Dow didn't practice.
That's it. Colton Dow.
Colton Dow.
Thank you, Slay Dog.
You're welcome.
You
Man,
beat
I forgot
Zeph to the
about-
news.
Yeah, I went to Jim
I
Wyatt.
forgot about him.
I was scrolling his
By the
feed.
way, I
could
saw
not find it,
Burks
so
made a
we got-
catch today.
So the head coach said some.
Ooh, pig.
The head coach said some things about Burks today. We'll talk about it when we come back.
I mean,
3HL 1045 The Zone.
what's happening, good people out there? Listen, I'm talking to the fellas. You know, let me let you in on something. You do not have to go to the doctor when you're feeling a little down or your body just not bouncing back from these workouts or you're not seeing the gains that you want to see. All you got to do is hit on medicalhousecalls.com. They have the mobile IV therapy to get you back right where you need to be, rehydrated, whether you've been persistent with illness and it's been keeping you down, you're feeling a little fatigue, you got difficulty focusing. If you got that, well, you probably just need a little rapid rehydration, a little immune boosting blends, athletic recovery. This right here is a little athletic cocktail, if you will. That's what Medical House Calls are delivered to your door. You don't have to go anywhere. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Same day appointments are available. All you have to do is call 615-838-2375. I know it works. I've done it. For feeling down, I needed to get bright in 2 days. They did exactly that. You can do the exact same. Healthcare designed for your life. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
Okay, speaking of life, you know that it can change in an instant. You watch TV and you see how many wrecks, you listen to our traffic reports, you see how many car wrecks are out there, and a car wreck where you are seriously injured can throw everything off. Job, bills, peace of mind, mental health, and that is when you need our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years. They've been local company around here forever, making sure that other insurance companies pay up. No upfront costs, no waiting around, just real people making sure you get what you deserve. So if you have been injured, don't wait. Call Blair Durham. He is the absolute best. BDIL 615-242-9000. Easy number to remember. They are here 24/7, ready to fight for you at 615-242-9000. That's Bart Durham Injury Law.
Good afternoon. It's 4:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. Titans were back on the practice field earlier today for day 2 of training camp practice. But before that, they had some transactions that included waiving defensive lineman Keandre Coburn in order to sign outside linebacker Jihad Ward, who has 9 seasons in the NFL with 6 different teams and 19 career sacks. In NFL news today, Jets quarterback Justin Fields was carted off the field following a lower body injury that was later ruled to be a dislocated toe on his right foot. The Jets announced that he would be day-to-day. In college football news, President Donald Trump has signed a college sports executive order that prohibits third-party pay-for-play payments to collegiate athletes, titled President Donald Trump Saves College Sports. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Tell 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hoping you're having a great Thursday. We got Craig Cosell coming up at 4:20-ish. He's coming in town on Sunday, so he'll be out at some of these Titans training camp sessions. Always love getting his takes on what he sees out there. So we'll talk about some of the Titans players today. Dawn Davenport is here, y'all.
What up?
She's on fire.
So you've outlawed political talk in the chat?
Yeah, and then Fire Brinker said, don't bring up politics if you can't handle the heat.
Oh, my gosh. That's not what we're here for.
I'm
Y'all
like,
have plenty of options for that. You know?
We got one.
I'm like, my stepdaughter popped her head in, and I said, oh, what are you doing here? We're going to talk to Murph. Last I checked, we didn't really bring up politics, did we?
You just said what she was doing, and it was on one specific side of things. But
Right.
Yeah. But she's a kid, and
She's a college kid doing an internship.
And she's pushing herself. So.
Yeah, she didn't really have any issue on the mic, huh?
No, jump right in, man.
Huh.
What do you mean, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she should be a politician. She's all ready for it.
Maybe she'll have her own show over there on WTN. Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
2 for 2, Slay.
I got one more shout out, Yor, before you take off.
Shout outs presented by your mom and him.
Yeah, man. This one right here, I hope I'm saying this name right.
I love it when you start with that.
Yeah. Like, nice young lady stopped me today when I was at Gateway Tire.
Yeah?
And she hollered out the window, Ron Slay! I turned around and she was, she said, come here. And I went over there. She said, I am a Kentucky fan and I could not stand you. But I love you now.
You get that a lot, you know?
Yeah, she said, I listen to the show every day. I think her name is Doris Miller. Doris, if I'm saying your last name wrong or your first name wrong, I apologize. But should I tell you what kind of car she drove?
Probably not.
But then if I got the name wrong, how's she going to know? It was only one lady.
Doris Miller wrong.
That's a good one. Doris
Well,
Miller.
if that's
That's a very simple
if that's
name
her
to
name,
not be
it's
able to
right.
pronounce right.
It's not like I'm mispronouncing it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying because you said say your name right, like you were mispronouncing it.
That's what I thought you meant.
What?
I was like, Doris Miller, it's a pretty simple name to get the pronunciation correctly.
Hey, you're not working with the smartest people over here, Slay Dog.
Oh, I'm noticing.
So shout out to Doris Miller.
I'm
or
saying
maybe
I'm
somebody
hoping
else.
I'm saying her name right.
Yeah,
but
How about shout out Doris?
because I asked her her whole name.
Well, it doesn't matter. She's going to know who you're
He's
talking
not
about.
that certain about her first name either.
But I am. It started with a D.
That's not. That's not.
I mean, it could have been Dawn.
No, it wasn't Dawn. It was some or.
Dorothy.
No.
Dorcas Court. That's the street I grew up on.
Yeah, no, that would definitely not.
Did you get ragged on for that as a kid?
Endlessly.
Really?
Yeah, because you'd start out.
Because you were
no choice.
Edward.
Yeah, you're in homeroom, and they're like, okay, name, address, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, I don't know why they needed that to be a public thing, but so I'd be like, Edward Brenton Doherty, 4021 Dorcas Court. Everybody just lose it. You know, 7th graders, man.
Yeah, that's what it be.
Dorcas! Edward.
We have a sweet couple friend who are about to have a baby, and so they're going through baby names, and they're like, no, we can't use that one because that rhymes with Slutino, whatever, and I'm like, oh Lord, I'm like, who would even think of that?
Man, kids, something else, man.
But I would never even think of that.
No,
Plus, I think you could do that with almost any name, right?
That's what I would think.
Not adults. No. Kids, yes. You can do that with anything. Like,
Kids can figure it all out.
Oh, my gosh.
Dorcas Court. Yeah, that's where I was.
Doreen.
Yeah, people are giving.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are giving guesses. Dolores, Doreen.
There's some Doreen, like.
Multiple votes for Dolores.
Maybe she'll call.
That you talked to Dolores.
She's listening. Maybe she'll call.
Maybe she will. The phone's ringing right now.
I bet that's her.
We have Greg Cosell at 420, right?
I bet that's her. What you bet? What you bet, Babs? Lunch sandwich salad.
Salad.
Lunch salad.
How about you?
Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Let's see if this is her. You ready?
Come on, Doris.
You ready?
Please.
Come on, Zeph. Hang the phone.
Please.
Up. Let's go, Zeph. Put them on.
Please be.
Put them on hold, Zeph.
Please be.
Darlene.
My aunt's name is Darlene. Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right, let's go to line one. Who we got on line one?
Come on.
Hey, guys, it's Johnny from the borough.
Damn it, Johnny.
Sweep the leg, Johnny. You're live on the air, bro. What's up, man?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, man, listen, I want to bring up Cam Ward real quick, just real fast. Look, I am so motivated about this year, about this young man, because I'm going to tell you why. He just gives off this, composure that he knows what he's doing. He has this confidence about him. And the reason why he has this confidence, because I can hear it in his voice, he's prepared. He's putting in the work. I think he's doing everything that he needs to be doing with his teammates, and that kind of gives me a little bit of hope for the Titans next year. But lastly, I always in my phone calls like this, it's a great day because I talk.
My man, Johnny.
There you go, Johnny. He always hangs himself up, too. That's funny.
Yeah, but Johnny made me lose
You straight said,
salad.
Damn it, Johnny.
You did, damn it, Johnny.
I mean, poor Johnny's just calling in to talk about
No,
Cam.
I want him to call in to talk about it. I just wanted Doris first.
All right, you owe me lunch.
I know.
Sandwich or a salad?
She said salad.
Salad.
I'm going to give me one, too.
DHB,
He's
Johnny.
right, though.
Sorry, but we didn't want to talk to you right now.
Sorry, Johnny. Johnny. He's right, though, about Cam Ward.
Yeah.
All of those things he said were right.
And completely comfortable with being the guy, the leader.
That's why I like the interceptions.
But not annoying about it.
That's why I like the early interceptions.
Yeah.
Because clearly he's letting it rip. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think this guy is going to have any problem with making mistakes and to correct them. You know what I mean?
Right.
615-737-1045. Hats off to Johnny just pushing through the disappointment he brought to all of us.
By the way, Johnny, that was Johnny the Poet, right?
No,
No.
Johnny
No,
the
that's
Burrow.
the other Johnny. Okay.
Yeah, Johnny the Poet will call in as Johnny the Poet. But Johnny in the Burrow, he loves to have a great day when he talks to Slay. Callie on wide receiver Traylon Burks. I like everything about Traylon Burks and how he works. What are we doing here, Dr. Seuss?
That rhymes.
I like everything about Traylon Burks and how he works. The thing with him is that we have to see the production. Mm-hmm. Callie said, hopefully that will happen.
Hopefully he stays healthy. I think it's simple as that.
When the time comes to produce, he has to produce. Yeah, Zeph has this cut. Let's hear it.
Everything about Trey, I like. I like his ability. I like his talent. Right. The thing that he's got to do for us, and I think he's on the same page with it, is you got to find the production. You have to make the plays when you have opportunities to make them. That's in practice. That's in preseason games. That's in regular games. And that's going to be that's the step for him. He's got to take for us is when it's when the time comes to produce, he's got to produce for us. Now, everything he does, how he works, the person he is in the building are fantastic. I love Trey, and I'm hopeful that he can find a way to get the production that he needs to continue to show for himself, because that's the step he's got to take, is to produce.
Yeah, it's simple.
All of that's fair.
Yeah, it's simple. Well, I think it's simple. So easy. Stay healthy.
So he called him
He
Trey.
knows this. Yeah.
Do we need to call him Trey?
No. Been around long enough. That's all.
If his coach calls him Trey,
No,
I'm going to call him Trey.
No.
What does his mama call him?
I call him Burks.
That's what I call him, Burks. T. Burks.
So, Don,
works.
you mentioned the catch he had today with over the middle. You said the Arkansas guys hooking up.
Yeah.
Several people have saw that clip and have pointed something out that Traylon Burks has a tendency to, every time he catches the ball, leave his feet.
Yep.
Which might be a reason he gets hurt.
Yep.
And if you watch the video, the guy,
that's a jump.
Whoever the defender is, literally pulls up in the video. Is about to hit him and pulls up and doesn't touch him when he's on his feet.
Yeah, they all do that.
Yeah.
At this point in practice.
Why is he on his feet on a catch over the middle? Why is he off his feet?
I think you're reading way too much into this.
No. If you look at the video, though, he's catching it in his crotch area, too. Like, it's low. It's lower. He doesn't have to do it.
It's like he leaves his feet when he catches the ball.
Good. Okay.
Every time, almost.
All right.
He doesn't have to do that.
All right. People stay on their feet when they shoot layups, too.
Okay, but
God.
here's a take for you,
I do,
Seth.
'cause I ain't
Here's a
jumping.
take.
What?
Maybe he had to always leave his feet with the last quarterback. There you go.
So we're just going to blame Will Levis?
Yep, it's all Will Levis's fault.
He developed a
Levis's
hitch
fault.
and just giddy up because of Levis.
That is Levis's fault.
Wait, wasn't Tannehill his first?
Him.
Wasn't Tannehill his first quarterback?
Tannehill, too.
What'd Tanny do?
Tanny was chucking and ducking, too, now. That was the problem.
That was the problem.
Once he started getting hit, man, he was seeing ghosts. He got the yips. That was it.
Yep.
It's a person leaving their feet.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking
I'm just saying what people were pointed out.
You don't repeat everything somebody says.
That's an interesting point.
No,
That's not an
we do
interesting
on
point.
this show.
That's dumb.
Remember, we don't talk sports.
That is dumb.
Oh.
I remember
Okay.
they saying the same thing about the kid from Georgia in college throughout the latter part of the season. That
The receiver?
the Kirby kept on getting on him about leaving his feet, and missing the ball. He would drop the ball. It was something dumb.
I
too.
have
And he
heard
made big-time
coaches talk
catches
about
in
that.
play. Like this is
Like recently? Slug?
yes. Then he did in the SEC championship and didn't leave his feet, and they made it a big deal. Look, he stayed on his feet when he caught it. He ran through the okay.
Mr. Keefe says the ghost of William Levis.
Caught the ball. My God.
Do you think Will stayed in Nashville, or did he?
I would definitely get out of here.
No, I
We talking
want
about
to
people
say
leaving
he's
their
not
feet.
having surgery until Monday.
I'm definitely gone.
He's not having surgery till Monday.
I'm posted
so.
up.
I think that's what I heard.
Where are you having it at? California?
Is it?
I would have it in Hawaii.
I think it said the 29th is when he scheduled his surgery
so
for.
How about
So
Bora
far away
Bora?
from this place.
Can you have shoulder surgery in Bora Bora?
That's Monday.
Yes.
On an island in a hut?
Whoever Murph had
Wouldn't
his,
that be
that's where I would go.
amazing?
Yeah, you have to take the boat to get to the hut where the doctor operates on your shoulder, and then you just chill.
You think him and Murph
the
are going to
next
have the
episode.
same shoulder physical therapist? No.
No.
You think Will Levis is not getting as much treatment as Murphy is?
I think he's probably getting personal treatment. He's still an NFL second-round pick.
And that's Matt Murphy.
Yeah, that's certainly Murph. Hey, J.J. Watt tweeted something that I thought was great today. It's really long, though. Can I read it?
Well, we're late going to Cosell, but
Okay,
up to you.
I'm going to read it real quick. Because I was tracking what Cam was. Like 7 on 7 yesterday, he was 7 of 8 throwing the ball, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we all of us media people track it. We track it. This many interceptions, this many completions, whatever. This many passes
I don't
after.
care.
Whatever. I'm saying a lot of the media people do, and they put it out there. J.J. Watt today. Training camp stats, in quotes, are insane and ridiculous. Used to think it was always just people joking, but now seeing them seriously reported. You have no idea what the purpose of that period is, what the goals are, what the context is, etc. It could be a strictly third and long blitz period where every play is skewed to the defense's advantage. Coaches could be asking the QB to focus specifically on one route concept. D-line might be focusing only on bull rushes one day or just speed rushes for one period. More importantly, practice is for practicing. You're supposed to fail. You're supposed to try new things, see what works and what doesn't work. If you only do what works, you'll never grow, adapt, change. The entire point of training camp is to build and grow towards the season so you perform your best when the real games start. And that is something I think as Titans fans, as NFL fans, we need to remember with stuff that comes out of camp. You have no idea what they're focusing on in a certain period.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can tell, you know.
Sometimes they'll tell you.
And sometimes, and sometimes it's very obvious, right?
But it's funny because we said all that earlier, but he said it so much better than we.
Yes, he did. Right. Yeah, he's been around the league a little bit more. But anyway, it's a good reminder of that and of Cam, missed 4 or 5 throws today. Well, maybe it was a specific period they were working on.
Ron said in YouTube, Cowie said he's in Cowie, talking about Levis. Mr. Keith Levis sipping mayo margaritas right now.
Gross. Did y'all see that thing?
Y'all, they're starting to put
mayo?
egg whites in bourbon drinks now, man. Have you seen that?
No, I won't.
That's become a thing.
I won't.
I'm not doing that.
No.
I don't get it. Why?
Give me a smoked old fashioned or something. Other than that, keep your
They're
egg
putting
whites
egg
and all
whites
that.
in bourbon drinks. Start reading the cocktail list sometime.
Okay.
Yeah. Do people order those things?
I hope not.
Espresso martini, baby.
Baptist you go to.
Greg Cosell next, 3HL. United Structural Systems, you need these guys for foundation repair or waterproofing issues. I talked about waterproofing yesterday. Let me talk about foundation repair, some symptoms you may experience when it's hot and dry weather. Maybe you notice soil cracking and pulling away from your home, leaving holes or gaps next to the foundation. Maybe your bricks are cracking, walls bowing, doors or windows sticking, drywall separating, stair-step cracks in masonry mortar joints, chimneys tilting or leaning. These are all signs of a possible foundation issue. Your house may be trying to tell you something. United Structural Systems can help you out. USSTN.com. United Structural Systems, a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. Whether you're looking for foundation repair work or waterproofing work, these guys can help you out. Over 30,000 100% satisfied residential customers, homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855. That's 615-488-7855. USS, serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ronald Sylvester Slay. The executive producer of 3HL is F-Dog.
What's up?
Can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
The F&M Bank Chat is open. Wide range of topics on that thing today.
Oh, Lord.
Greg Cosell joins us now from NFL Films and NFL Matchup on the ESPN properties. Greg, what's up? How are you?
What's happening, guys? How we doing?
Doing great. You're headed to Nashville soon.
I'll be there Sunday evening, and I'll be there for 3 days.
Yay.
And I hear it's going to be a little toasty.
Oof.
A little.
I'm not going to lie. It's brutal out there, Cosell.
I looked ahead for the days I'm going to be there. It said 97 and 98.
Well,
That's
luckily
a
it's
little
what?
crisp.
It's 8 a.m.,
crisp.
right?
Yeah. I know they practice in the morning, but still, that's a little crisp.
Yeah. Crisp is good. Way to
You going to
put
wear a
it.
tank top, Cosell?
No.
It is currently,
No, we're not doing
Cosell, it is currently 94 degrees, feels like 102 out there.
Oh, there you go. Just 102.
You don't get that in Philly?
Yeah, once in a while, sure. But I'm not standing outside for 2.5 hours when it's like that.
Fair. Fair.
That is fair. Greg Cosell with us. You need to follow him if you like football, and if you're listening to us, you do like football, I would guess, at Greg Cosell on X. It's here. Training camps have begun, Cosell. And it's busy time, that's for sure. And we went out there yesterday, and we were encouraged by Coach Mack to not be IE's instant evaluators. So,
well, I would agree with Coach Mack 1,000%.
It's hard for me and Babs to do that. Slay's pretty good at
it. Well, the thing is no one knows exactly what they're working on specific days. And, I've told this story numerous times, is that, and I won't go into the same story, which I've told you guys, and I know I've told Buck as well, but a lot of times coaches want players to do things that are sort of maybe outside of their comfort level and make mistakes. So when that happens, and beat writers or fans or whatever, tweet about it, because that's the way of our world now with social media, is then people get a negative impression when in fact, coaches want to see mistakes happen now, because you know what? You don't want to see mistakes happen week 3. Mm-hmm. You want to see them now. If you're talking about Cam Ward, let's say, and obviously he will be the topic of conversation every single day for obvious reasons, you want him to have to go through the process now. Now, he's certainly going to go through a process as a rookie, and he'll make mistakes in the games as well. But you want to find out as much as you can now. So if he makes a mistake, makes a bad read, makes a bad throw, doesn't see it the right way, there's nothing wrong with that. That's part of the process. You want that to happen.
No, and what I'd take away from it, Cody Barton has intercepted him 3 times so far in the offseason, counting mini camps and today. Right. And he talked about having almost had another one. But I kind of go with Cody Barton's interception in a different direction, in that they have found an inside linebacker that can cover.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I happen to notice that I've been watching. I've actually spent some time. We won't get into this today. We'll wait till we get a lot closer to the season. But I've been studying in detail because I can do it differently than I do during the season, but I've been studying the Broncos defense and the Rams defense in detail. They're the first 2 opponents. And it struck me as soon as I put on the Broncos defense, I was like, oh, there's Cody Barton.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to give a lot of information about Vance Joseph, the D coordinator for the Broncos. And obviously Vance Joseph will know that as well. So that will make for a fascinating chess match, which, as I said, we'll get into it in more detail when we get closer to the season. But Cody Barton is a veteran. And he understands little things, the details, the nuances, the subtleties, not only of playing his position, but of how to read a quarterback or how to read an offense and how to read splits and route combinations, all the little details that are so, so important really to every position. And those are things Cam Ward is going to continue to learn. It's a process. It takes time.
So let's stay with Cody Barton for a second. I know we talked about him when they signed him, but what did the tape as you study the Broncos defense from last year, what did the tape show about him as a player?
Yeah, I wasn't studying him individually so much as schemes and concepts, but he's always been just a solid linebacker. Ever since he came out of college, I remember watching him coming out of college. He's one of those guys that can play all 3 downs. He knows where to be, has a good feel for what he's looking at. Probably a little better athlete than people think. He's a good football player. That was a good pickup for them. Obviously, we know that the linebacker position has been a point of concern over the last number of years. So he's a clear 3-down player for this defense, and he's a good player. I guess the question will be who will play next to him, and I guess that's going to be a training camp competition.
Yeah, I saw Cedric Gray get into the backfield and make a play yesterday. James Williams has changed his body type. I think you're going to be impressed when you look at him just physically. He doesn't look as much like a safety playing linebacker. He filled out with muscle,
yeah.
but and so it will be interesting to see. And then Otis Reese, the fourth, anytime he gets in a game, he's around the football. He's just one of those guys. But I think you're right. I think that'll be an interesting battle. And that was a weakness on this team last year, inside linebacker.
Without question. It's been for a couple of years. So, that's the reason they obviously signed Barton. And then we'll see what happens next to him. But, that's really important. So we'll see how that plays out.
Cosell, looking to gain something off the edge, man. What can Draymond Jones bring to it?
Yeah, that's a great question, Slay. I mean, it's a little bit of an unknown because he's not been a pure edge player in his career. He's been a combination inside player and edge player. But I mean, in college, he was an inside player. In college, he was essentially a 3 technique. So again, I think that's a little bit of a work in progress. We don't really know the answer to that. For him, this is something that he's going to be doing pretty much exclusively. He started that obviously in the spring through the off-season process and now through training camp. So we don't really know the answer to that. I mean, he was always a quick inside pass rusher, but when you're working against guards, that's a different kind of quickness than if he has to go against tackles. So it's a little bit of an unknown. I'm curious. I think I saw today that they signed Jihad Ward. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Did you guys see that?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. He's always been a really interesting player. He's one of those guys that seems to play with a lot of teams, but always plays well. And I'm curious to see, obviously they signed him because they felt like they needed, that kind of player. But, there are guys like that in the league that seem to be with a lot of different teams, but always play well, like Mario Edwards, who I think was a Titan at one point. They just seem to play well wherever they go, but for some reason, they're with a lot of teams. So I'm curious to see if he somehow fits into this rotation, because I've always felt like he contributed wherever he's been.
Let's go back to Draymond Jones real quick, and I'm glad you brought up Jihad Ward. That was definitely on the list today. But
I think
Coach
he's
Callahan,
a Philly kid too, if I'm not mistaken.
What'd you say, Cosell?
I think he's a Philly kid originally. I think Jihad Ward might be from Philly, if I'm not mistaken, originally.
Brian Callahan talked with the media today, and he talked about what outside linebacker Draymond Jones brings. I want you to hear it.
Haven't played against Dre when he was in Denver. I always thought he was a really good player, and I know things didn't go the way maybe he hoped they would in Seattle, but there's a really good player there, and what he's capable of as a human of his size, he's about the right stuff. He's very serious, but he can rush. He can rush outside. He can rush inside. He can play as a first and second down outside linebacker for us, and he can be an interior rusher. He can be an outside rusher. So the versatility that he has is really kind of a critical piece. But he's a big, strong, physical man, and that's what we're looking for.
We've talked with Draymond, and Cosell, he prides himself on being able to do everything that's asked of him at his position.
I mean, just as a statement of abstract thought, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
He just hasn't played a lot on the outside in the role that he's going to be asked to play. So is he physically capable of it? My guess is he is. He just hasn't done that very much in the league. So again, that's for him, there's adjustment period. He may turn out to be really capable and be a really good player. It's just that's not how he came in the league, and that's not what he's done a lot of in the league. But, we'll see. That's where they clearly expect him to be, certainly in their base defense. In their base defense, which I assume will be essentially a 5-2 front with 2 outside backers, and the 3, down linemen, I think they expect him to be a starter at one of the outside linebacker spots.
So speaking of outside linebacker, Femi Oladejo signed in camp, certainly stands out watching just, generically on the field, obviously at 6'3", 259. But what do you think about what he can add to this defense if it is what they want to be doing?
Yeah, and that's a hard question because he's only really had 1 year of playing that position in college.
Yeah.
Now, this guy, as you suggested, Dawn, and you're right, this guy looks the part. I mean, this guy is body beautiful. He's physical. One thing that he has in his game, which showed up in college and almost always translates to the league, is there's a power element to his game. He's a strong kid and he plays strong. So the question is, in a defense where it's not just, hey, go get the quarterback, if he's to play a lot, it depends how they decide to deploy him as a rookie. Perhaps he's only going to be used as a pass rusher in pass rush situations, in pure pass situations. But the goal, I'm sure, down the road is that he'll be a starting outside backer and play all three downs. So he just has a learning curve as far as doing the things that are required in more normal down and distance situations where it's not just, hey, go get the quarterback. But I thought watching his tape at UCLA that this guy was an ascending type prospect. And when they made the pick in the second round, I thought that was a really good pick. Now, he may not be ready to go full bore week 1, week 2, week 3. A lot of variables between now and then. But I think this kid's going to be a really good player.
Okay. And was he just not a first-round guy just because he hadn't played the position long enough to?
My guess is if that had been his position for 2-3 years in college, he would have been a first-round guy. Okay. He was a stacked backer until about week 3 or week 4 this year in college football. Yeah. So he made a position change early in the season. So, that's, again, that factors in for sure because then he's viewed a little more as a quote-unquote project as opposed to a guy, hey, we can plug him right in and he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 10 games. In college. That's his experience level there.
Yeah.
At that position. Dawn and I talked with Arden Key yesterday, and this has nothing to do with football, but what a joy that guy is to be around. He's got a positive energy to him. He's smiling all the time, and really smart guy. But Arden Key, kind of a rotational guy. What do you think about him? What did the tape show? Can they maybe get a little more out of him?
Well, I've always liked Arden Key. He's another guy that has versatility. I mean, you heard Brian Callahan talk about Draymond Jones. He theoretically could have been talking about Arden Key in the same way. I mean, I'm sure they expect him now to be, a starting outside backer in their base 5-2 front. Yeah. And when they go to their nickel or dime, whatever it is, whatever sub defense they choose to play, he can rush from the outside. He can rush from inside. I mean, there's all kinds of options with Arden Key. He's a good player. Obviously, is he a star? No, but he's a good, solid player in some ways. And I don't think he's quite as good. But in some ways, he's like Danico Autry was. And, like I said, I think Autry's probably a better player. But in terms of the versatility and the position flexibility, they're very similar.
Man, he does show stuff sometimes.
Yeah. It's always flashes, though.
Yeah.
It's always flashes.
Oh, yeah, he does. I mean, I remember when he went to LSU, he was considered the next great pass rusher. And I know initially when he got to LSU, he probably weighed 240 pounds. Yeah, I know he weighs more than that now, but he was viewed as the next great pass rusher. And, look, the guy's going to play 10, 12 years in the NFL. So you can't say, it hasn't worked out for him. I'm sure some people thought he could be a star, and he's turned out to be a really solid player, and he's going to play a long time.
Listed at 6'5", 240.
Is that what he's listed as even now?
Yeah, I thought yesterday that when we saw him, I thought he looked leaner. I don't know what he played at last year, but I thought he looked leaner.
Maybe he lost weight.
I think he did, Cosell, because I noticed it in his face.
Well, I'll tell you, because when he went to LSU, that's about what he weighed. He might even have weighed less at when he first went to LSU. I mean, I'm talking about a kid 18 years old at the time. So,
right.
I know Jeffrey Simmons lost weight because they're trying to get him, obviously to be a quicker pass rusher.
Boy, he looks,
a little more agile. He's always been so powerful. Hopefully he doesn't lose any of that power having lost the weight.
Yeah, he looks great. He hit 18 miles per hour yesterday chasing a play, they said.
Wow.
Cosell, I've never hit 18 miles an hour.
You haven't?
No. Maybe
Well,
I'll try later.
You have to get in a car for that, Brent. You have to get in your car for that.
That's definitely true. Well, one of the big talking points I think about this football team, one of the things that we need to watch is, can they get pressure without having to scheme it up all the time? Because if you have to scheme it up all the time, you're going to get hit with big plays.
Well, football and defense is a numbers game. Every coach in the league would love to be able to pressure with 4 in pure pass situations, because then you have 7 in coverage. With the occasional blitz that you have an idea how you're going to break down the protection. Yeah. But you don't want to be solely dependent on having to rush 5 or even 6 in order to pressure the quarterback, because then you're losing numbers in coverage. There's just too much space, unless you're just going to try to match up man to man all the time, and no team does that, and the Titans aren't going to play man on every snap. So, it becomes a numbers game. Every time you rush more than 4, like let's say you want to play cover 3, which is a zone coverage. So if you rush 4 and you play cover 3, you have 4 underneath defenders and 3 deep defenders. If you have to add a 5th defender, if you have to add a 5th pass rusher, now you have 3 underneath defenders, so they can't cover anywhere near as much space, and there's more throwing windows available for the quarterback. So, you'd love to be able not to have to blitz all the time in pure pass situations to get pressure.
Yeah. We've talked about it a lot. I think with that number 1 slot in the waiver wire for the first 3 weeks, they're going to be monitoring that edge situation to see if they can grab a player.
Without question. And that's one reason they brought Ward in. They also want competition. Like I said, I've always liked Ward. When you bring the guy in on July 24th, he could be cut in 3 weeks. You have no idea. But, they're looking for competition to see if they can get pressure on the quarterback without and even though Denard Wilson is phenomenal with his pressure schemes, you don't want to live like that all the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
Love it. Thank you, Cosell. Great stuff, man. I love that we're here, man.
See you this week, baby.
Yeah, no, look forward to seeing you guys next week.
We'll see you.
Thanks, Cosell.
Thank you, Cosell.
All right.
Greg Cosell. NFL Films, NFL Matchup. That show is phenomenal as well, and you can look for that on the ESPN properties. When we get back, we'll give you the info on Back Together Weekend presented by SeatGeek. An opportunity for you guys to go watch the Titans practice at Nissan Stadium. Got the details. Next, 3HL 104.5 The Zone. I want to tell you about my friends at Brentwood Jewelry. They will be able to satisfy any of your jewelry needs, anything you might be looking for. They've got you covered. An incredible selection of fine jewelry items at Brentwood Jewelry, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. BrentwoodJewelry.com for more than 50 years. Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Middle Tennessee community with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. Family-owned business, operating in that family-owned style, spanning 3 generations, deeply rooted in the community. From Salem's service in the Special Forces to his son serving as local firefighters, the Imamali family is dedicated to giving back. A time that's imperative to support local. You can do that by shopping at Brentwood Jewelry. If you haven't already heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealer is Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection in watches, they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, both vintage and current models. You can own a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost, and every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance and is presented with a 2-year warranty. Brentwood Jewelry, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com.
Okay, important message for all of you from our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. Some lawyers out there chase ambulances. They hear the sirens, they follow, they'll do anything to get your attention if you're involved in an accident, especially an injury accident, but not Blair Durham and his team. If someone out there, a lawyer, calls you after a wreck, they are breaking the law. Lawyers, actually breaking the law. But Marine veteran Blair and the team at Bart Durham Injury Law, they don't play those games. When you make the call, they answer. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. No gimmicks, just a team that is on your side from the start. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck and it has completely flipped their life, job, bills, peace of mind, all of that, please remember Blair's number because they'll help you out. 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. 615-242-9000. That's Bart Durham, Injury Law.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Zeph, did you have a good time last night at the 3HL family night at Caliendo at Zanies?
It was a blast.
Did Alyssa have a good time?
Yes, she did. She also enjoyed it.
I was wondering if she was getting like some of the voices because the sports stuff. I don't know. I don't know her well enough to even have an opinion about that, but I was wondering that.
I don't want to call her out, but no. She didn't understand a lot of the references Caliendo was making. Like at one point, he was doing Kramer from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
and I was.
Kramer.
It was
spot
and
on.
he mixed in some Jerry. He mixed in some Jerry Seinfeld in there, which was impressive when he was having the conversation between them. And she turned around, she goes, she kind of had this confused look on her face. I said, it's Kramer from Seinfeld. She leaned in, she goes, what's Seinfeld? And I was like, you're not going to get it then.
She should go watch that.
What's Seinfeld? I know. Now you can show her just have her start from episode 1, and it'll blow her mind.
She ain't got to watch all of them. She can just start on anyone.
Any of them, yeah. They're all separate from each other.
All of them good.
I'll just go put Shuffle on Seinfeld.
It'll be like it's actually pretty good.
Which one is the best?
See,
Your favorite episode?
Seinfeld. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Frank Caliendo's impressions, and I was going to say Morgan Freeman because I didn't realize how incredible that was.
Because it's even more incredible in person when he's on the stage than when he's sitting few inches from us.
He does a great job of separating his skills in terms of doing radio as opposed to on stage. It was incredible. Were you asking which episode of Seinfeld is the best?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a title list? Where he hit the golf ball into the water and it.
Oh, that's the name of it.
And George,
Titleist the golf. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and George was like, the waves were 9 stories high if they were a foot. And he just tells his story. And he ends up on top of the whale, reaches into the obstruction in the blowhole, and then shows a golf ball. And Kramer goes, is it a Titleist? Because Kramer was hitting golf balls into the water.
Oh, man.
I like that one. I like the holding out episode. I'll leave it at that.
So I like them. I just can't remember them.
I got to pick one to go
I would
back
have
and
to
watch.
look at
I mean,
it.
I've seen it, obviously, but like...
Kramer gets lost in a different part of downtown, and he calls Jerry, and Jerry's like, I'm lost, Jerry. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I am. And Jerry goes, well, where are you? And he looks up at the street sign, and he goes, I'm at the corner of First and First. I'm at the nexus of the universe. I like that one. I always thought about me and Slay on our little walkabout downtown.
In New York?
In New York, yeah.
You guys are crazy.
You haven't been
That's
the
why
same.
you got a new knee.
I'm back now.
The one where George changes the Yankees uniforms.
That's pretty good.
That one's good. What's he put him in? What's he put him in?
Dancing episode. That's a big one.
A lot of
Alonzo
people-
in the chat.
Like every once in a while, you'll dance, and people like compare you to which I don't think is fair.
The ball into the whale hole.
That's it. That's the title.
one.
Is that a title
Okay,
list?
Justin put it, yeah.
615-737-1045. Friends greater than Seinfeld. I mean, I love both those shows.
That's cool. What's the name? Said the precedent.
We walked through.
Caliendo's Morgan Freeman's his best, right?
That's
He uses as a sequitur too. Like he goes from one thing to the other by using Morgan Freeman.
Freeman's voice, yeah.
That's when Frank realized.
I like
So
that.
good.
And
That was pretty good, Mayor.
Him and Biden,
His
I can't.
Biden is spot on.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hit that
is
again.
hilarious.
I don't think he does Biden enough.
I don't either.
It's so dead on.
It's golly. There's so much
his
not
Trump
to say
is
with
dead
the
on.
Biden.
His Biden's dead on.
There's so much of the acting with Biden. It's like kind
the
of
facial
aimlessly
expressions,
walking around.
He did. He walked around the stage. He was like, I don't know.
He walked off the stage.
He walked off the stage and came back with Cheetos. So good. It is Back Together Weekend presented by SeatGeek. It's free with a claim ticket. All you need to do to get a ticket. This is Titans practice at Nissan Stadium on Saturday. Doors open at 10. Practice begins at 11. But go to tntitans.com or I think simply titans.com get you there, and you can just get tickets there. They're free.
That's more going to be like, what kind of practice is it going to be? Because you use all the
Callie
fields.
said today red zone work.
Okay.
A lot of team drills, which is good. You'll want to see that, which is 11 on 11.
Yeah.
But a lot of
Which is
red
fun.
zone. I don't think pads yet.
pads
still.
Nope. It's way too early, right?
Okay.
And it's smart of them to do red zone work while at Nissan Stadium with all the fans. Show them what a touchdown in Nissan Stadium is going to look like this year.
Seth's got jokes.
And
Take
that's
him to
smart-
one
and that's-
comedy show, and here he goes.
Isn't that smarter, Callie? He knows what he's doing.
This guy.
There will be interactive games. There will be
I feel like I'm
giveaways.
slave to this guy.
There will be appearances by Titans alumni and more. Titans.com. Saturday.
Yeah.
Talking about Draymond Jones, Callie again saying that he thinks Draymond Jones is a really good player, said he's big and versatile, said he can rush from the inside and the outside, which is what Cosell was kind of talking about, that he had been kind of an inside guy. And he knows he can do it, but like we haven't seen him do what they're going to ask him to
Let's
do.
his measurements real quick.
He's big.
Yeah. But I'm saying, I was thinking,
Do you have Draymond over there?
compared to Jalen Carter.
Do you have Draymond Jones's measurements on your little sheet there?
Stand by, Mayor. Stand by.
Whoa,
She's on top of that, Rose.
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Get it, Babs.
6'3", 281. You're 7, baby.
See, so the reason I'm bringing it up is Jalen Carter has an impact like that. He's 6'3", 314.
Ghoul.
That's a monster.
That's a monster.
But he's a problem inside or if they line him up. It just so happened to line him up at edge.
The reason I brought up Femi the way I did to Cosell, too, is because you stand on that sideline and watch them, and, man.
Yeah.
It's like Burks. It's a specimen.
Mm-hmm. I'm anxious to see Femi. Like the learning curve
really
there.
anxious.
Because, again, y'all, he's been asked to play edge, and he hadn't done that a lot. But, man, what did Cosell say? He's body beautiful?
That's exactly what he said.
Body beautiful. I've never heard Cosell use that language.
No, I've never included Cosell on the 30-tail bingo card,
Oh,
but
no, he's
I'm
on
going
it.
to. Yeah.
And he said it with a straight face.
Mm-hmm.
Just rolled right through it. Yeah, you're right, Donnie's body beautiful. I'm using that.
Coming up at the 5 o'clock hour, more Titans talk. You'll hear from Brian Callahan when we come back. Also, Big Savagery, Ramon Foster at 5:20 coming up. Stay tuned, 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Speaking of, Big Savage spent some time in Knoxville, and we'll have him on in the 5 o'clock hour since he will be doing the analyst work on the Vols Network this season. All right, if you need an expert, like Ramon is for football, I've got one for windows and doors. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. You might be surprised to learn how affordable replacement windows are from Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Affordable and the best out there. Just go check out their Google reviews because they have a 4.9 rating with a ton of reviews. And then on top of it, they have been voted numerous times #1 for highest quality and craftsmanship based on a survey of leading brands among homeowners here in Nashville. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. You can stop by their showroom in Franklin, 277 Mallory Station Road, or in Hendersonville, 256 East Main Street. And if you schedule your free consultation online, or if you give them a call, tell them to give you the Dawn deal, which right now you can ask about the Dawn deal, which is 60% off qualifying installations plus 0% APR for 36 full months. Schedule that consultation. Get you a Dawn deal at PellaNashville.com.
Good evening. It's 5:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. The Titans back on the field earlier today for day 2 of training camp practice. This morning, before practice, the Titans waived defensive line Keandre Coburn in order to sign outside linebacker Jihad Ward, who has 9 seasons in the NFL with 6 teams and 19 career sacks. In NFL news today, Jets quarterback Justin Fields was carted off the field following a lower body injury that was later ruled to be a dislocated toe on his right foot. Jets announced that he would be day-to-day. In college football news, just a little while ago, President Donald Trump apparently signed an executive order saying that college sports are now supposed to prohibit third-party pay-for-play payments to collegiate athletes. The executive order is titled President Donald J. Trump Saves College Sports. For a foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone, Thursday edition. Hope you're having a great day. Big Savagery, Ramon Foster coming up at 5:20. We'll get his take on Titans training camp, day 2 in the books. And they're going to have fan day at Nissan Stadium coming up on Saturday, 10 a.m. The gates open. Practice starts at 11. It is called Back Together Weekend, presented by SeatGeek.
Back together again.
A note about that practice session at Nissan Stadium on Saturday, the team will be doing a heavy dose of teams work in the red zone. So that is what you will see. There will be interactive games, giveaways, appearances by Tennessee Titans alumni, and more. By the way, happy birthday to the Hitman today.
Happy birthday, Hitman.
Blaine Bishop.
Hitman, hope it's a great day.
Hope you're in these streets tonight.
He's had a good summer. They had some good vacation time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his pictures.
They go like to a beach or something.
They always go to cool places.
Yeah.
They did
really
Dubai
cool
last summer, I think.
They did do Dubai.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like,
he said that was
please-
phenomenal.
I know. I'm like, please post more videos and pictures so that I can live vicariously through you.
We got to get these kids out of the house, Babs.
Those big-ass skyscrapers they got over there.
I know. Yeah, they do. The kids are out of the house now. They can actually travel again.
That is what it is.
Showtime, boy.
The picture that the Titans put out for Blaine, him in that throwback the Oilers uniform.
Yes.
Oh, it looks so good.
It's sweet.
It looks so good.
Blaine was a hell of a player. Yeah, Chase is in the working world now. Their son. So yeah, they're taking care of business. Don Davenport is here, y'all.
Hey.
Bet.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
People are
I can't whistle.
brawling in the chat. Why can't you put
I've
They're
never been able
apologizing
to.
too, though.
There's a lot going on in there.
That's right.
My bad, brother.
Hey, we all
My
love
bad.
each other.
Yeah, there you go. Y'all listen, by the time we get to 5 o'clock,
It's all
everything
love.
ought to be cool. It's 2 hours of going back and forth. 5 o'clock, we here, y'all.
It's
Everybody
time.
drink some beet juice and relax.
Beet juice.
And also, just don't be toxic
Double
Yeah.
in the
beet
chat.
juice.
Just
we
don't.
just talked about
Was it-
cultivating relationships.
Was it Humphrey Bogart that said just put your lips together and blow?
Yes. I still can't do it. I can't whistle. Can you?
Oh, absolutely.
Mr. Babs does this the most annoying whistle I've ever heard in my entire life.
do it on-
It's like, but
I
he
wish
doesn't,
I could do that
He
one.
doesn't even have to use his fingers.
Really?
He can do that loud, piercing.
Oh, and it's like shrill.
Oh, I wish I could do
Now, I
that.
will say when you're in the middle of like a theme park and you can't find him, it's actually very convenient because I hear it
find
from
him.
Oh, I
half
wish I
a
could
mile
do that.
away.
I do too. I wish I could do that.
But he'll do it in the house sometimes to get the kids to come downstairs. And I'm like, don't you ever do that ever again
I got
near
two
my
whistles.
ear. Bleh. And maybe part of it is because I can't whistle at all.
Yeah,
so-
that's probably. Can you snap fingers on both hands?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she snaps at us all the time. You haven't noticed that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you know?
She snaps us.
I can't
snaps
tell
us
you how
off.
many times I've snapped at Zeph.
Oh, all the time. Zeph gets most of it.
Sorry, Zeph.
You did just whistle though. Why did you say?
That is. Hey.
Yeah, but it's a lot of effort and it's not very good.
It ain't too good, Babs. Be real.
That's what she said. 615-737-1045 if you want in at 3HL 1045.
It's not a day on 3HL without a, that's what she said.
It'll be there waiting on
As
people.
long as I'm here.
God, I question my career decisions sometimes.
What'd you say? It takes a lot
Her on the bottom lip.
a lot of effort and it's not that good. You can't whistle.
I can. Knock Chop said, tongue to the top of your teeth, curl the bottom lip in. That don't work. It's like slobbering. Yeah, that's all it is. I'm trying to get us a slob on there. Come on, dog. Anybody falling for that
We
one?
just need to stop.
Yeah, just be cool, y'all. That's what somebody should tell us.
We look so stupid.
Every
right
bit
now.
of it. Every bit of it.
But, the beauty in that is we don't care.
No, we don't.
That's
why we tried it.
Yeah.
Don't group us together.
Yeah. Remember when you were a journalist?
Ugh, no.
We've reached that point.
Yeah. It's been too long.
Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. Good job, Zeph. Just sitting there waiting on it.
3 for 3.
The Titans have waived defensive lineman Keandre Coburn and have signed edge player Jihad Ward. The move was made after Lorenzo Carter retired at 29 years of age. Are you surprised? Keandre Coburn was the guy? Because a lot of times they drop guys, they have 90 players right now. Like, a lot of times they drop guys now that nobody's ever heard of. But Keandre Coburn,
I thought he played well.
I thought so too. As a
when he was
rotational
inserted.
defensive
Yeah.
lineman. Now, Seth pointed this out, and it's true. That may be the strength of the team, the defensive line.
Which is crazy.
Not including edge rushers. Let me go ahead and say that.
Take edge out.
But when you trot out Big Jeff, Tavondre Sweat, and Sebastian Joseph Day, that's pretty. I go with that.
I'm cool with that.
I wonder if
Like a little
Coburn
depth, but yeah.
came in out of shape or something. And I mean, there's zero. I feel like there's zero acceptance of not being completely bought into this locker room, this culture, this fitness program, this all of it. This Cali year 2.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
It's a change.
I mean, it goes back to Cali's speech. Did everybody see that Cali speech in the locker room?
So I didn't watch it. I saw it like 3 times and didn't look at it. I forgot to.
Same.
Zeph pulled it.
Did he? We need to hear that.
It's not too long, right? It's just
about
a
a minute.
clip. The Titans put it out. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Hell
So
yeah, I
this
want to
was-
hear it, Babs.
All right. So this is Cali basically talking to the team to start off camp.
The energy that I felt when you guys came back in the building. I feel your confidence. I feel your excitement, right? Our execution, our effort, and our elimination of sins, right? That's the Titans trio. You want to see execution, you want to see unbelievable effort, and you want to see a team that plays a clean brand of football. Those are the things that we're focused on. What I get motivated by is the way that you guys came into work today. That's what motivates me. That's what gets me excited because I know what we have in this room because I believe in what you guys are capable of. And when you come in the building and you wake up in the morning, that's what should get you going, is that you know you got a group of guys in here that have put a ton of time and effort into it, and that we're going to be a team that plays hard and makes life hell for any team we play because we are capable of being a damn good football team. How many days until we play our first game? Anybody know? 47 days. So we should feel the urgency every time we walk in. It should be urgent as shit. We have to make each other better every day we step out.
There you go, Callie.
Elimination of sins. I liked that.
Yeah.
I like the confidence.
You don't have to be who you were yesterday.
There's got to be a separator. After the hard work, after the skill and all of that, you got to have a crazy confidence, especially when you got what you got in this roster.
Because you're still short.
You're still short, but you can overachieve. So the 5.5, 6 games that we're talking about, that is looking at this roster and the people that are out right now, that's overachieving.
Over 5.5.
Over 5.5 for me.
You didn't love that speech?
No, I thought that was cool. I just
kind of felt
that
you didn't love it.
No, because
I liked year 2 Cali in that.
I like that. I just think you got to be a little crazy. A crazy confidence to be able to separate yourself. Because other than
To
that,
be able to give that speech with this roster? Is
That's
that
what
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying?
Yeah. So
That's
what's
what you're
separating
saying.
y'all from last year? Your roster last year was much better than this. So you got to come in with a crazy confidence, and you got to have some belief and pour that into your quarterback who's pointed back into you like this is, dog, we going to get it done. We need everybody to be on the same. I liked it.
You want to talk about crazy confidence? Like, that's what Cam Ward is. Mm-hmm. He's all about being confident in himself and his abilities. So I think Callie's starting to feed off that. And, I mean, I'm sure he's been feeding off of it since Cam's been there, but this is kind of the first inside look we've gotten at him showing that.
Yeah, I think he's been having it, though. I thought he showed it last year. It's just it all fell apart, and he could not pick up the pieces. Like, it was laying on the floor, and it was like,
and it was stuff that he couldn't control.
That's what was killing him.
Weird turnovers.
Yeah,
and
like
the special teams stuff.
It's like, what y'all want me to do? I can totally understand if he would have at any point just threw his papers in the air. Like,
remember when the Lions started 5 drives inside the 30-yard line and scored touchdowns every time?
That was nuts. That was nuts. I got to go back and watch the quarterback. Now that you said that. Finish watching it. But yes.
I was wondering what you were talking about.
Yeah, because they showed
Netflix show.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff they were dealing with.
I was
with
on
all
episode 1. I haven't gotten
the special teams were so bad. They were giving up these long returns, and offenses were starting with short fields
like
all
what
the
I'm
time.
supposed to do.
And then Levis doing weird Levis things.
Then you lose one of your main receivers in the middle of the season.
Says
Hopkins. Yeah.
I'm done with this. I think that's
at
why.
halftime of a game.
Yeah, that was good.
Y'all can keep going with him. I see it.
Yeah. It ain't going to get better. I'm out. That's exactly what he said.
Promise y'all.
Deuces.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's the reason day one of camp where I just felt like Cam Ward was so lackadaisical.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a bad word to use because there's a negative connotation.
Relaxed.
Yeah. I don't mean it that way. No, I do. Yeah. I mean it lackadaisical.
What you used to Arden Key was chill.
Yeah.
He's really chill. And Arden Key goes, no, he's not. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. But I think part of the reason is because Will Levis was so emotional and high-strung.
Running on the red.
At every single moment. So every practice, every rep, any of that. And that's what I just had to watch for a year, you know?
Yeah.
So then now all of a sudden you have a guy who makes a throw or doesn't make a throw and just turns around and walks back.
That's the next play.
And that's the lackadaisical.
Yep.
That's where that word comes to mind.
Yeah.
And it's just so different from Levis.
When y'all said that about Levis, it made me think of Jules in Pulp Fiction. And he's like, I'm Superfly TNT. I'm the Guns of the Navarone. You running in the red?
Yep.
Levis definitely runs in the red.
See, Cam, to your point, didn't know.
Levis had a memorable run, man.
He didn't experience any of that from last year.
Nope.
So he coming in like me, not like me, but like himself.
Okay, James said lackadaisical gives the impression that someone lacks effort.
Or doesn't want it. Or because when I hear lackadaisical,
that's not the right word. That's
people
not
do
the
that.
right
People have
word.
that demeanor though. People have that. Vincent Yarbrough, he would give. If you don't know Vincent Yarbrough, he give you that demeanor.
Yep.
But he going hard.
I can see that.
Samiko Hosklaw is another one.
But yeah,
same way.
I understand that about those two athletes, but I would I never thought lackadaisical with it. Like I'm like Babs. Like there's a better word for it.
I would describe him as that.
You would?
Like, dude, like come on, dog, go. But he's really going. Like if you try to go do what he's doing, you can't do it because his going it just looks different than everybody. So
it's so easy.
I kind of you know what I mean.
Easy,
but they really going hard. I can't understand.
Okay,
like me, I'm really trying, and you can see,
and it's obvious.
Like damn, like you're working hard. You're working hard.
You
ain't went nowhere.
You were sweating. I mean, water
like,
going everywhere.
Yeah. I almost y'all know it right there.
Big Savage Ramon Foster gets to jump into this mix next. 3 Tell 104.5 The Zone.
Okay, we know change happens. It's a part of life. And when it comes to music, change is all around us. Songs rewritten, classics remixed, bands and artists come and go. Even our taste in music changes. But no matter how much things change in 5 years, there's one thing that's going to stay the same for you. which is awesome. That's the price of your internet. Xfinity introducing a 5-year price guarantee. So none of those, after a year, they're going to up my price. Nope, 5 years. You get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with their best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. Does that surprise you? Surprised me when I heard about it. But life is full of surprises. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Learn more at xfinity.com/deals. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Ramon Foster will join us as soon as he wraps up coaching.
He's Coach Foster right now.
Coach Foster. Mm-hmm. Coach Savage?
Dude.
Coach Savage, them coming off a championship last year, too.
I don't know how he is doing all he's doing.
We're doing quite a bit.
Morning show.
Yep.
Brutal hours. Training camp. Analyst for the Vols now, so he's got to go to Knoxville. I saw he just sat down and did some interviews this week.
Yeah, Vol Network hinted at that. We'll need to see that.
Which I'm sure are phenomenal. Like, I just love watching ball guy talking ball.
Yeah.
Sam Pendleton, I think,
Yep,
the
Sam
transfer out of
Pendleton.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I saw the sit down with him. They were sitting so close. It was so weird. Two big guys sitting really close together. But that's going to be fascinating.
Podcast in Pittsburgh.
Podcast in Pittsburgh, which he's always done.
Yep.
And then, which means he has to really
Know them.
keep up with the Steelers and know them in and out.
Yep.
And then also, he's a dad with kids that are running around playing 8 million sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, he'll call when he gets done, and we look forward to that. NFL training camp notes. Remember yesterday, Dolphins cornerback Artie Burns went down with a knee injury at practice. It's feared that it's an ACL. Today, there were more injury issues from Schefter. Jets quarterback Justin Fields. This is weird, this story. Justin Fields was carted to the locker room with an apparent lower leg injury. That was the initial report. Then Jets coach Aaron Green said it was a toe injury. And it's not his big toe. And it's not broken. But he was...
He's carted off for a toe?
The man told, man. I feel him. I need to go get a pedicure and a manicure.
Well, what does that have to do with you being carted off?
I need somebody to call me to the truck in there.
Yeah, but you got other stuff going on.
I'm back.
You're fully back?
No. But I'm back, though.
Getting there.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm around the corner.
Could you dunk right now?
Hell no. I would be scared to jump.
Right. That's what I'm getting at when you say you're back.
Yeah, I ain't back.
In other words, you're not back.
Yeah.
Could you walk off the field without being carted off?
No. I ain't going to be on the field.
It's funny how
he just got a brand new knee.
Yeah, it's spanking.
Justin Fields hurt his toe. I mean, I'm sure
Eddie
it's
George said,
precautionary.
listen, Eddie George said turf toe is like the most painful thing that he's ever gone through.
I heard some monsters say that.
But not carted off the field.
Also, that's your big toe. So I don't know what he did to one of his other 4 toes.
He got stepped on, is what they said.
Oh, that hurt.
Come on.
He said it was Aaron Glenn said the way the play was and how everything happened, he got stepped on.
Can you imagine having Babs as a mom? And you come in from playing outside, you're hurt, and she's like, oh, man, rub some dirt on it. You would get no sympathy from that woman.
None. Suck it up.
If you get carted off, you should have an injury that's multiple weeks.
That's the problem I had with the reporting of this injury, because the first report was from Schefter, carted to the locker room with an apparent lower leg injury. That sounds like a knee. Right? And then it
or
comes
an ankle
out
or foot or something.
And then it comes out that it's his toe. And it's not even his big toe. I love that they wanted to put that in there.
I mean, sometimes the weight bearing shifts and it can't really, you know what I mean?
No. Now listen.
Can't get your balance, Babs.
I can speak on.
It will affect your balance if you have a toe injury. Or if you get one of your toes cut off or something, it takes a while.
Listen, a dislocated toe. I know. I had one in college during season, and it kept me out for a week.
You kicked a Coke machine.
Ran straight into it. Toe was completely 180. It was so painful. So painful. But I walked to the training room to get it popped back in.
Ugh.
Did you get the Coke?
God, that's gross, man.
No, you were Diet Coke, weren't you? Did you get the Diet Coke?
Diet Dr. Pepper was my thing.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't getting anything out of it. I just wasn't.
Your toe was pointed the other way?
Yeah.
Which one?
The pinky?
Next to my big toe.
Oh. Golly, lady. Oh.
Also, it's funny about the big toe. A lot of people, the second toe is actually the bigger toe. The longer toe.
For some.
I think that means that you're the dominant one or something.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Because yours is that way?
No, mine's not that way.
Oh, okay. Is Travis's?
I don't know. I don't look at his feet often.
I don't know.
Actually, right now, he's going to kill me. He has
Here come the texts.
beautiful pink, purple, and red painted toenails. Tell me you have a 5-year-old without telling me you have a 5-year-old.
Man, you should have put that on video. Hadley, Dad, stay still.
Oh, she was on it too.
I bet.
Do not
we know her.
move.
I mean, we know her, and we know where she gets all that.
Absolutely.
Not me. I don't know where she gets that.
This from, no. What I told you in the break is not a real story.
Oh, dang.
Dawn sent us a story that's
false.
It's a false site.
It's a fake news.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that Boo Carter will not be at Tennessee, and I think that news is going to come out.
Why do these sites exist?
I've got a crazy football story that's from a real site, from the Real on 3.
We should do a
hold on, let
show
me
with nothing
block
but the
this guy.
fake stories. We should do a whole show. April 1st, should we do it that day?
Yes. Great idea.
I'm all in. Or as Slay was saying, May. May took forever. We could do it in May.
That was a long month, man.
Okay, are you guys ready
Slay
for
said
this?
that mug was long.
All right, now this is a real story, right?
Real story from On 3 Sports and On 3 Memphis. So,
it's not 3 Sports.
No, it is On 3.
No 3 Sports.
So last week, On 3 Memphis heard rumors about former Memphis safety Taj Rael leaking elements of Memphis's defensive playbook to UTSA last year. So they have now found screenshots between this player, this defensive back, and the quarterback of UTSA, Owen McCown.
Did they play together in high school or something? Like, what's the relationship?
I don't know. Ross says that he is related to Josh McCown.
Yeah, I talked to Josh before their bowl game when
So-
he
For
started.
UTSA, yeah.
his first
In
start,
the
yeah.
screenshots, it is multiple pictures of the Tigers' defensive playbook and all of their signals and what they mean sent to the quarterback. And he goes, bet. The quarterback responds, bet, but let me know if they cut your stuff. I'll put in a word here.
What?
If they cut your stuff.
Cut him.
The Roadrunners won that game 44-36.
Wow.
What?
Damn.
Yeah,
Memphis
this
could have
don't
won that
make
game.
sense.
Yeah.
And y'all barely won with all our calls.
But they did score 44 points.
They scored 44 points. That's on defense. That's not on offense. Isn't that crazy?
That's what I'm saying. Had they not had all that defensive stuff, they don't score
they
44
won't
points and they
score,
lose
yeah.
the game.
Yeah,
Because Memphis scored 36.
That's right. Okay. Oh, no.
Look, I'm looking at this screenshot of the text chain. Here you go. That's all the signals. Far left is coverages. I'll send you a better list showing you the call. But they run quarters and none of their safeties can cover, by the way. No reroutes on the slot. Field safety's the weakest link in the defense. His hamstring's hurting. He's running out of eligibility. So when you play him, he's number 0. What?
Why would you do that? Like, what
Like,
is...
clearly this guy didn't play.
Yeah, it sounds like he was off the team. Oh, here it is. In the alleged
off the
DM, he knows a weak link. I guess he was off the team at this point, and he still had
so he
the
was
stuff.
pissed.
Yeah, it sounds
Okay.
like.
That makes sense.
Yeah, huh?
I mean, don't do it, but
No,
I
it
get it
still
now.
doesn't make sense.
Right. No, but I get
Yeah.
why he did it
Yeah.
as opposed to still
He
being on
wasn't
the
This is
team.
on
out
the
of spite.
team.
Yeah. He wants some get back. I show y'all.
Do you think Jeff Traylor, who actually we talked about just a couple days ago, do you think he knew about this? Or do you think this was just the quarterback?
I don't know. Kent says gambling debts. I wonder if he had money on that game.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
The over,
Why wouldn't you?
right?
Like, you going to give the plays? Yeah,
'Cause he knows his team's going to score.
know they're going to score.
I wonder what the over under for that game was.
That'd be
I may give Todd Furman a little phone call tonight. See if he knows anything
Yo,
about this.
that is crazy. Do you think that this happens way more often than is found
I
out?
wonder. I mean, remember it happened at Tennessee when Jack Sells, an assistant coach, sent the Tennessee playbook to Florida right before Tennessee played Florida in, when was that? 1996?
I never knew that.
He went down to Kinko's and faxed the playbook to Ron Zook was an assistant at the time. I think it was Ron Zook. I haven't told this story or heard it in a long time, but he went to Kinko's on the strip, and the guy at Kinko's saw what he was doing and stopped the transmission, which is illegal. He's not supposed to stop the transmission. But he was a Tennessee fan. He was like, this dude's sending the playbook somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Jack Sells was later on, like several years later, he was at a bar in Chattanooga and some guy just walked up and punched him.
When was that?
I want to say it was, Mose Phillips was on the Tennessee team.
Really? That's crazy, dog.
And the Tennessee offense, I was at Tennessee, so I knew all those guys, and they were like, every time we came to the line of scrimmage, the Florida defense started calling our play.
Knew exactly what
we were doing.
That's tough to play against right there. Like a dude could get hurt behind something like that.
Yeah.
Because you playing with my livelihood. I'm out here playing, and they know everything I'm going to do, beating me to the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
Ramon Foster joins us now. Coach Foster, what's up? Big Savage?
My bad, y'all. We had a little work to get to, man. Y'all caught me on the tail end of that one.
All good.
So you got to get the work done, Coach Foster.
Yeah, we are, man. What's that? Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Look at Coach. Coach, it never
problem.
stops, baby.
Coach Savage.
Stops. Yeah. Everybody want to holler at Coach. You know what I mean? Try to get a little extra playing time for their kid.
Yeah. Coach, tell that mama you're on the air live.
Okay.
She better keep it clean.
Trying to get a little play time.
Just give it to him, and I'm doing a radio interview right now. Just give it to him, and I'll do it for you. Yes, I got it.
You are the best. You the best, Savage.
Hey, well, you cut it out. Do you hear me? You slow down.
You're the best.
You slow down.
We know you the best, dog. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Man, you're running all.
I'm professional.
You're running all over the place. So let's talk about training camp. What has stood out to you? Obviously, we're not instant evaluators here, but
right.
But what has stood out to you about the first couple of days?
I'll be honest with y'all. The look. And I know that's so corny to say, oh, they look good, they look strong, like they're supposed to do because they're professionals. But I feel like this team's look from how they were built last year to how they look right now is completely different. Even like I mentioned Rupsich from last year. He was a little bit like me in a sense. I felt like, a little spare tire. You know what I'm saying? Most this natural offensive lineman to have that. He looks good. He's brought his body in, man. You see everything. Brother Josh, man, is over here pointing at me, Savage. But what I'm saying is this. You can tell Coach had a plan for this team, for what they're supposed to look like. And I feel like every person to a T looks better. They look fit. They're moving quicker. They're more explosive. And that's all cool with no pads on and, all that type of stuff. But what I will say, it eliminates the questions of if you're prepared, if you're the best version of yourself. I don't know what everybody's body dynamic is as far as, what they wanted them to be, but the surface level of it, they just look different. I remember Savage talking to me about how the Vols looked like about 10 years ago. They looked small and weakly. I don't get that from that group, and I like that for the team because they're going to have to do the extra stuff and probably outwork a lot of people because even the GM acknowledged, this isn't, a superstar roster. And not a whole lot of teams have them. So you got to do the small things like have stamina, have strength, have the ability to run, and it looks the part right now.
That's the thing that stood out to me, too. And it's interesting, Babs, when we went up to Arden Key and we asked him a real general question just to kind of kickstart the conversation, he said, everybody out here looks great. That's the first thing he said.
Yeah. And guys know, too. And,
whatever that means.
Also, that gives you an air of confidence as it pertains to, doing your job, man. You find on days like this, where the guys that are wearing white, they putting all the white on. They want to make sure, look, you see, ain't much body fat on me, man. I'm trim, slim. They wearing the shortest shorts that they possibly can. They want to show they thigh monsters, and they're they want to show all of that. Yeah. And JC, by the way, Latham.
Wow, yeah. I noticed him.
Felt like last year he hit it or it wasn't as refined. Babs. He ain't hiding it right now, is he?
Nope.
He looks different.
Completely different. He stood out to me on day one. I was like, who is... Oh, that's Latham.
Yeah.
He's chiseled, more chiseled. I don't know if you could say chiseled when talking about a lineman. But
you say Shiano. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? He's all of that. You can talk about us like that. We big athletes.
Okay. He looks good. How's that?
Savage, since we got you on the back end, with the Titans, you also had to go up to volunteer country up in Rocky Top. And we saw Mike Keith put that out. You had the interview with, what is it, Sam
Pendleton.
Sam Pendleton. What's the energy like up there right now? You know what I mean? With Nico taking off and them getting past that. Now you got the Boo Carter stuff swirling. What's the vibes like?
The conversation that I've had is the team's just not for this type of stuff. Like, I think eventually some stuff will come out more directly, because the leadership on that squad is, as I was told, man, as best as they've ever seen. From last year to this year, and when dramatic stuff happen like that, it either fractures you or bring you closer. And from my understanding, that leadership council is taking no BS as it pertains to the guys that are inside that locker room, man. So, like I said, the conversation of the noise around Boo Carter is loud. Yeah. But that group of guys that are in town right now, they're focused on the ones who are there and how they can maximize all that they have, and it's honestly bringing them together, man. So I'm not sure how it's going to go. And these moments right here with these guys, these college players operating and receiving pretty much professional compensation, there is a world in the NFL where you're fined for that stuff. And to be quite honest with you, I'm very pro. But I've also been of the same mindset where a collective bargaining agreement between the players and the university has to be had, because once you start hitting a player in his pockets, that's when a lot of this conversation changes. And right now, for the guys that choose to do this stuff, like, I don't know if Tennessee's able to go back and collect I would guess $5 to $6 million from Nico Iamaleava. But in the NFL world, there's a payback system in those type of situations right there where you're obligated because of contract. And I think, man, at some point, I don't even believe in, like, capping their earnings. You are a pro, and you got to treat those guys like that at times, because you stop these type of situations from happening. Yeah. Where these guys can't break contracts and go into a portal again, and let's say if Boo's not there. I mean, what's to say he can't go play somewhere else this fall? And, like, everything has repercussions. Right? Ron, if I slap you, if I smack you in the back of your head, I'm going to have to feel something. You're going to come at me.
Yeah, at some point.
No matter, at some point,
probably pretty quickly.
Back to be had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, loved ones or not, like, Babs, if I just choose not to come in tomorrow morning, there are repercussions. And these guys are signing contracts with no repercussions for any negativity that they bring to either the team, their families, or themselves. And as a coach, that has got to suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is me saying it, not you, but I'd be shocked if Boo Carter was on that roster this year. But we'll see. Maybe something changes. Maybe something changes.
Man, let's just say it's only so many times you can smack somebody in the face is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed.
That's right. All right, Savage. Coach Savage. Thanks for hopping on, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Savage.
I appreciate y'all for waiting on me, man. God, we was kicking butt today, man. That's all I'll say. All right,
way to continue to be great, Savage.
Yeah.
Love you, dude.
Just impacting lives over there.
You can hear Ramon and Will weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone. When we come back, Nico was asked about his decision to leave Tennessee today in L.A. Actually, Las Vegas, I guess. That's where Big Ten Media Days is. We'll talk about that, and the 3HL bingo card is kind of lengthy today. Pretty funny. That I think. All that coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Medical house calls is what I want to talk to you about. So interesting. Baby Babs has a little bit of a cough. I think it might be like a little summer cold. Well, if it continues to get worse, there's no way I'm going to call my pediatrician and try and squeeze in and try and make schedules work and pull her out of, school care and all that. Nope. MedicalHouseCalls.com is where I'm going to go, because it's healthcare designed for your life. If you're a working parent out there, you're juggling sickness, you can't miss work while the kiddos are sick and it's hard to get to a doctor to get them diagnosed, you can call Medical House Calls and they will come to you. Book your visit. A doctor comes to you at your door, deliver you the care that gets you and your children and your family back ASAP. And also, if there's a prescription involved, they can write it right there for you and give it to you. So you don't even have to go to a pharmacy at all. 615-838-2375. Yep, it is 7 days a week. Same day appointments available. Next day guaranteed. Healthcare designed for your life. That is Medical House Calls. 615-838-2375. Online at medicalhousecalls.com.
Have you ever wondered if your life would be different had you gone by your middle name or your first name? Because for me, I go by my middle name, but it's part of my middle name. So my middle name is Brenton, but I go by Brent. but my first name is Edward. So would my life have been different had I been Eddie Doherty? 3HL with Eddie Doherty.
That would
Dude, that sounds crazy.
I kind of like it. It's kind of weird, crazy.
What if I went by my middle name?
Well, you do.
I do, kind of.
And for people wondering where we get Babs, her middle name is Babette.
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 That was a light bulb moment right there for Dawn.
I know.
That was funny.
Oh, wait, I do.
Oh, wait. That was.
I always thought, like, Slay as a basketball player, if he was Sly Slay.
Oh, that would be cool.
I hated that.
Sylvester Slay.
I hate it.
So the reason why I thought about it is because Slay called Zeph by his full name, which he never does.
What is his full name?
Well, he called him Joseph, which Slay never calls him Joseph.
Dawn did that to me the other day.
I know, and
Weird.
I was so shook by it. I'm like, why did I call him?
I'm pretty sure I saved it because it was so weird.
I think Slay's only called me Brent twice, ever.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
That feels crazy.
You know what I saved it as? Dawn says my real name. This is what it sounded like.
Joseph, do you just want to? Can you just use one from yesterday for the third one?
Damn.
Was that off
That's
air?
like
was
so
off air.
official.
Yeah.
Why did you record that?
I know.
Because I called him Joseph.
We were already recording, and she said it at the end of the recording. I think we were cutting some spots, and yeah. And she said, "Hey, Joseph," and I was like, "Huh?
Yeah,
who are you talking to?"
Babsy.
Yeah, so we
It
found
sounded weird. Did you record the rest of it where I was like, why did I do that?
right.
I think so, but I don't know if there's any curse words in it. So I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
gonna
don't play it.
I just knew that part. Didn't.
Not that I'm a cursor or anything, but.
Right. Not that you don't curse more than anybody in the room. Yeah.
Listen, my kids could be listening.
But I was thinking about, like, this popped in my head because we're like, Joseph, what's your, Joseph?
You said
Zeph.
Okay.
This is a
Stop
bad
it.
trend. Zeph, what's your middle name? And he said Michael. And I started thinking, if he was Mikey Bonanno, you would have to be like a gangster.
Even if it was just Michael.
Scarface, Casino, one of those.
My grandfather's name was Michael Bonanno.
Yeah, but do you go by Mikey? Yo, Mikey.
I don't know. He
Mikey
died
B.
before I-
Mikey
Yo, Mikey.
Bonanno. Sleep
Say
with the-
hello to my little friend, Mikey.
I love that you know what that reference is now.
Sure do.
She watched Scarface on
Although
the way down
I got
to Atlanta.
Al Pacino and
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro confused.
Did you see, like,
with
this happened?
Caliendo. He
This
was like,
happened in
"Really?"
front of Frank Caliendo at Twin Peaks. And Caliendo looked at you like you were crazy.
Yeah.
But then the way he described both actors was so good. Like this, short, angry Italian guy, and he's a short, angry Italian guy.
And I had just watched both of those movies.
And you flipped the movies. You knew what you were
flipped the
talking
movies,
about.
Yeah.
But you flipped the movies. And so then Caliendo, who's Italian, was like,
We're all the same.
well, he was like, the little angry Italian guy played a little angry Cuban guy in Scarface. Nico Iamaleava at Big Ten Media Days in Las Vegas. What a place to have your Media Day session. Vegas.
Step it up, SEC.
We still need SEC nights like Peter Burns has been
we need
pushing.
that bad.
SEC nights would be great. Yeah, the commissioner doesn't even want to entertain. Like, we bring it up to the commissioner, he's like, Peter Burns. We're like, yeah, it would be great. It's a great idea. It's so great. Great. Nico was asked about his decision to leave Tennessee.
Can you talk about, why you want to leave Tennessee and what drew you to UCLA?
Yeah, ultimately it came down to me, wanting to be back home. Be back home next to my family while still competing at the highest level. And, that's what UCLA provided for me. And, yeah, man, I'm excited for this opportunity. I can't wait to go play for Coach Fox.
And I know a lot's been written, a lot's been said about your exit from Tennessee, but you kept quiet on social media. I don't think you've addressed any reporters since then until today. Is there any one thing that you'd say is a big misconception or just something that's just flat out wrong that's kind of been going around?
Yeah, man. I'd say that my decision to leave was extremely hard. One of the hardest decisions that I ever had to make. But family was the biggest thing to me, and a lot of things about financial stuff. It was never that. It was me getting back home closer to my family and playing at the highest level with my family support. So, our Samoan culture, we're always together, and that was a very important thing for me.
Okay. Zev, can you play the Throat Punch Thursday intro? Because that deserves a throat punch.
We
Thursday.
literally have like 2 minutes left. Go ahead.
Nico.
Yep.
With Nico.
Business.
With Nico.
Yep.
against Nico.
Yeah.
To Nico.
Can we agree, all of us give a throat punch to all of those answers?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was easy.
It was all family. Really? Because you could have said that a long time ago.
And in the case of it being family, you wasn't lying in the sense it was your family that got you drug away from, not for your family that made it hard to leave.
That part was true. The one part of it was true.
Yeah, and he
about
didn't
his
mean it in
family
that
being
way.
no, but about his family being involved.
Do you
in all
know
that.
what the most bothersome part
Yes.
of that was?
I know what you're going to say, yeah.
I wanted to play at the highest level.
That's it.
Well, guess what? You were there. It's called the SEC, dude.
Just left it.
He will never see the playoffs again. I'm sorry.
What is UCLA in the ACC?
I mean,
or
they
Big
might,
Ten?
but still.
No.
Big Ten, right?
They
In the
won't.
Big Ten?
Yeah. UCLA and USC in the Big Ten.
Yes, they're in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
My
I had to look on SMU, though. When Rhett Lashley went crazy,
They in the ACC.
they're in
Yeah.
the ACC. I was like, where are they?
Yeah, because you don't remember the whole story. Basically, the big donor at SMU went to the conference commissioner and said, "You have a money problem. I have a
got the money."
conference
Yep.
problem.
That's right.
Let's fix that."
What a line. 3HL bingo card. Those words were bullets. I forget why you said that. Slay.
Slay said it?
Yeah.
Huh. I do too, but it sounds
Oh,
good.
somebody said that I killed Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
saying things happen in
You
threes.
murdered Hulk Hogan is
Yeah.
what they were saying.
Light a match behind me and kaboom.
Okay. That can be taken so many different ways.
Yeah, Slay had a fuel problem. Meanwhile, yeah, anyway. The Titans are a land of opportunity for anybody. Slay's
Slay.
all over the bingo card.
I can't wait to pull that for a promo tomorrow.
What?
That one.
Titans are the land of opportunity. Do you want to take back?
No, I want to
Okay.
lean into that.
All right.
Except for quarterback, you did say.
Yeah, except for quarterback.
This is about Femi. This guy is body beautiful. That was Greg Cosell.
Of all people.
Made the bingo card. It takes a lot of effort, and it's not that good. Babs.
Babsy.
That's what she said. Mayor.
Yeah.
I did say that. She was talking about her inability to whistle.
Yes.
All right, Friday edition coming up tomorrow. We will talk a little TSU basketball. Nolan Smith will join us. Also, Shannon Terry will walk us through this executive order and what it means. That's coming up. We appreciate you guys for putting up with us and including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you. And question, is it football time?
It's football time.
Well, guess
Does
what?
that mean?
That means Traylon Burks is back. So shout out to you. He's back, baby. Y'all hear it?
He's got
Let's
the
go,
jersey.
T. Burks.
Car ain't got no roof?
Not yet.